Okay, so we start our adventure off in Xandar, the crown jewel of the world. We find ourselves in the southwest most region of Xandar. Um, right now, we're going through what has been a 3 to 4 day storm, winter blizzard, if you will. Uh, we find ourselves. Let me go ahead and bring you to the winter camp. We find ourselves in a winter camp. Not everyone. So we're gonna start off with on top of a ridge. We find two individuals waiting the storm out. Ferg, you want to go ahead and describe your character?
Sure. Uh, he's a cloaked little goblin who is an intellectual named Zarpar Shroom-Pincher. He is a. Do you want like the whole thing
As
or
much
just
as you'd
kind
like
of
to
like
give.
You said a Zarshar?
Zarpar, Zarpar, Shroom-Pincher, as in a mushroom.
Amazing.
Um, so he's a yeah he's a professor and an intellectual of sorts, kind of a scientist who specializes in the properties of different mushrooms kind of throughout the plane. And I think that's all I'll give right now.
Sounds great. So
Yeah.
Zarpar has found himself in a makeshift cave camp. Um, again, it's been a complete blizzard for about 2 or 3 days, um, and you've been alone for 2 or 3 days as well. And this is when an individual named Gideon shows up. Gideon is a 6'2" male, bald head, long beard that is red but going gray. Zarpar, we've scouted. Uh, it looks like that's a slaver camp down there.
uh did you get an idea of how many people are down there?
Well, there's two camps that's actually split up into two different regions. If you walk along these ridge of these cliffs, there's going to be a main camp here. They actually have fortified walls. Are you familiar with this area that much?
No, this is I've only ever studied it in doing my Yeti studies.
There should be nothing down here. This is pretty inhabitable. But this looks like a long term structure they've set up. I'm pretty sure the government wouldn't know about this. Uh,
Wouldn't?
I don't think so. I mean, I can't. I mean, slavery is illegal, so. But there's no doubt that there's a slave camp down there. About 20 to 25 uh, people is what I saw in the main camp, and then if we go about 200 to 300 feet, there's actually a smaller camp that looks like where they're holding potential potential people down there. That's less populated. Um, but as the storm has sort of broken, I do see that there's a ship sort of out along the coast.
Well, so these people, they're all caged up.
I couldn't see. Um, there's definitely cages down there. It looks like there's a couple different tents. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, I'm not really sure.
Do you think the or do you think the storm is broken to the point that we can get out of here and get back home?
Yeah, I think we probably could. I think you may want to check out the slaver camp. It looks like there's your pup down there. Maybe I don't know if it's your
It is
pup.
down there.
I don't know if it's your pup, but I saw a pup down there.
Okay. Yeah, let's go scout it out. What time is it right now? Is it like dark?
It's about 6 p.m.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it would be completely dark at this point.
All right. Let's try and creep down there. Let's see if we can find my dog.
It is early spring, so this is a sort of a late winter, early spring storm that we would have gone through. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So okay.
Yeah. I think I'm good to go. I'll grab all my belongings.
Okay.
And
Okay, you guys might
yeah,
have to zoom
we'll
out a little
go.
bit on this. But as you take, it takes about 15-20 minutes to get around the ridge up on the top because there's quite a bit of vegetation. Um, but you do see this is the scene that you're set up on. It looks like there's 4 smaller tents and 4 individuals sitting out by a campfire, and there's going to be a larger tent that's guarded by 2, and then in a little pen there's a wolf. You can't tell from this distance if it's your boy or not, but it looks
Girl.
like a wolf.
Okay. All right. So we're up kind of right here, hey?
You're actually like you're up around this, so there's a cliff face right here.
Oh, okay.
So there's like a rope that you guys could hoist down somewhere around here. Gideon would have that for you.
Yeah, I say.
So
Yeah, Gideon.
Yeah.
If you can drop that rope down, let's. Are you wearing your full plate armor?
I am. Yeah.
Do you have just like leathers on under that? Could we maybe strip down and try and sneak up and get a better idea of who is where and if that is Bida?
Okay. Yeah. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
That's not 5 minutes. That's a good 20.
Yeah.
Here, I'll help with the straps, and I go to your shin guard.
20 minutes later. So Gideon's gonna tie off to a big tree up there and sort of hoist it down so you're able to get down if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I will try and just head down that rope.
Okay. Gideon's gonna stay up at the top and sort of say, "Listen, if you need help, just call out for me." But let's try not to get into anything here. I think we need to get out of here pretty much ASAP.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna try and creep up, just maybe into this building here.
Okay.
Like,
if you want, you can drop
slowly
the
up
character
these-
down.
Oh shit. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get up these steps right here.
Okay, so where did you come in from? Go ahead and show me where you.
I would say like we
Right about
kind of
here?
drop down
Okay, so
here.
go ahead and
Yeah,
roll me a
I know
stealth
around.
check.
Okay.
Be right back 1 second, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so again, the storm has broken, but it's still snowing pretty heavily.
Okay.
And so you wait for a moment for the wind to sort of pick up, and you slide down pretty quickly. So you're able to get in undetected.
Perfect.
Visibility is pretty low. From up top, you're able to see pretty relatively clearly, just because you have a bird's eye view. Down here, you can see about 15 to 20 feet in front of you before it gets a little blurry.
Okay. I'm gonna try and like drop down and head up through here.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check before you move.
Okay.
Okay, so as you get to the top of that platform, you sort of look over to see if it's Bida or not. You do hear some human voices coming from this tent. And at this point, I'd like everyone to go ahead and describe your characters.
Well, we're all inside tents.
You guys are all together inside this big tent. And I'll describe the scene once you guys sort of describe who you are.
So Bjorn is right around 6 feet as well, a male human. He's got long black hair, a relatively unassuming and forgettable face. Except that his eyes are very light gray, kind of an unnaturally light color. He wears dark studded leather armor. He has a small crossbow and a rapier hanging from each hip, and then a black cloak wrapped around his shoulders.
I'll go next. Vesper, about 5'9", half elf, silver hair, has kind of leather armor and a shield and a mace. Not really muscly built, so they kind of, they might be for show, but uh, we'll start there.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that.
I am a decently tall human, 6'2", reasonably well built, fantastic mustache and an eye patch. I've got a well worn but well taken care of breastplate on my chest, over top a very flamboyantly fantastical frilly shirt, and also wearing a nice hat. And yeah, looking quite regal. I've got a nice, beautifully crafted rapier on my side, and very importantly, my trusty, well kept pistol on my other hip.
Okay. So yeah, so you sort of hear the some chatter in between the Gus, and the scene inside is there is a giant log that all of you are connected to. You're not in manacles, but you guys are tied by rope to the log. It's going to be all of you. There's also going to be an older gentleman with a balding head, huge arch in his back. He's really hunchback, a long gray beard, and he is sort of looks like he's coming in and out of consciousness. He sort of has moments where he's sentient and moments where he's just mumbling, and so that's the voice that you hear is him yammering on about. It's kind of indistinguishable at this point. And there's also going to be a short, stocky gentleman that has a eye patch with a scar from the top right through his cheek right here. And you're going to hear the guards outside say, "Shut up in there." Back to you, Ferg.
Okay, so we got two guards over here. I'm gonna try and very quietly descend these stairs and kind of like keep as much to the shadows as I can along this building.
Okay.
And then try and move. How does this work? There we go. Try and like maneuver, creep around this way. See if I can peek into the tent.
Okay. Sounds good. And I would say at this point you've sort of gotten a feel for the storm. So I'm gonna have you roll another stealth advantage as you go through both, but I'm gonna let you do it at advantage.
Oh, sick.
Okay, so when you get to about here,
Okay.
There's a lull in the wind because you've been sort of going with the wind as much as possible, and the guards sort of hear some snow impact, but they kind of look behind, but they dismiss it pretty much immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna peek in and take a look at the scene if I can. If there's like a flap.
There's a flap on both sides. It's again, this is not to say to scale. It's a pretty decent sized tent. There will be a fire inside to keep everybody warm.
Right.
And there's a couple of chests that are on both sides there. So yeah, you pop in and you see this group all connected to a log.
Okay. Do I recognize anybody? Like, would anyone? No. Okay.
Are any of you wearing anything that would be recognizable to Xandar? Any logos or any?
I'm from the Citadel. If that helps.
No, just regular leathers.
Yeah.
Nope.
Regular stuff.
Yeah. So as far as you're concerned, they're just people that are going to be sold as slaves.
Okay. Well, I don't like that. I'm gonna just quietly keep on creeping and get my dagger out and get up to the mass, kind of get their attention, wave. I don't know, give them like, I know I look like a creepy goblin guy, but I give them the thumbs up.
Yeah.
And then I start just like cutting the ropes, and I'm just like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy. And I'm gonna start trying to free these people.
Sounds good. So you're able to freely cut everyone's hand ties. Everyone is also connected through manacles on their feet together.
Shit.
So it's not necessarily that like you guys are now disconnected from the log. You guys are connected to each other like, oh brother, we're out there.
Right.
via feed.
Uh,
Um,
are
ahead.
we like bound and gagged, or can we speak?
No, you can speak.
And
Is-
our
Oh, go ahead.
thank you, small one. If you can find our belongings, I can get these manacles undone.
I think they might be in the chest over there. I'm gonna creep over and take a look. My name's Zarpar, by the way. I'm a researcher from the Citadel, and then I kind of start scampering off and checking out the lock on I don't know are the chests furthest away from where the guards are, I suppose. Make
Yeah,
the
so
least amount of
the
noise as
chest
I can.
unlocked. It does have.
shit,
It
okay.
appears to be different backpacks and different things.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I start rifling through and picking up and
J-
holding them out for the crew to point at.
Can I identify my backpack?
I would say that you find Bjorn's stuff and you find John Hawk's stuff. In the
Okay.
first one.
I point mine out.
Okay, I realize the weight of them as I go to attempt to toss them, and instead just kind of scuttle them over to you guys and hold them up for you.
Don't toss that. It might go off.
Yeah.
Everyone will hear.
Sorry.
Thank you, Zarpar. I am Bjorn.
A pleasure to meet you. Are you? Where are you from?
I am from. Well, I'm not from here. I recently arrived by ship.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
originally from the New World.
Oh, that. Okay. That's my home. That's my home place. I'm in Xandar now. But anyways, there's no time, and I scuttle off to the next chest, which I assume is also unlocked.
Mhm.
Okay. Grab the pieces, hold them out.
Yep, and that's
For-
everyone else's stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Drag them
perfect.
on
That'll be
over.
mine.
Get them
Yeah.
to the guys. Okay. Does anyone have lockpicks?
I do.
Both of them.
While he
Yeah.
went over to the other chest, I already started digging through my pack and started trying to unlock the manacles around my feet.
All right, let's roll checks for it. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I touch them and they go.
Yeah.
All right, starting off strong.
Yeah. Yeah. The first nat 20 of the campaign. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
So I would say by the time Zarpar gets the bag to Vesper, everyone's already unlocked. He's gone one by one and just got everyone done. Everyone, go ahead and make me a quick perception check. Oh my Lanta.
Oh, match.
Oh wait, I forgot to tip my.
Can't let Nick outplay me.
Okay. So I would say the Vesper, you notice your pack's a little lighter than it was when you had it on.
Oh,
Yeah. You're not really sure what, but it's a little lighter than you anticipated.
I'll kind of feel it out like my pack's lighter, then I'll kind of go through it real quick, see if I can do like a quick once over if I anything important.
All your gold's there.
Oh, wow. Oof, okay.
Yeah, your gold's there. That doesn't seem to be as important to them for some reason.
Can I tell what's missing? Or investigation?
You can tell for sure that food's missing.
Food?
Yeah, food is missing. Some gunpowder would be missing.
Okay. I will lean over to sorry, so with names, so learning everyone's names. 1 second.
You're good.
To John, and kind of whisper, "Hey, the gunpowder's missing."
Uh-oh. I'm going to check my pack and make sure my ammo and all the, schematics and everything's still there.
Then
Yeah.
I'll look over at Czar and Bjorn. Thanks for the assistance. You might want to check your packs.
Yeah.
Stuff's missing from mine.
Yeah, and so
You gotta
Zara,
do my-
you wouldn't be unaffected by this because you had your
Yeah.
back the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
And so I would say that
I'll
John,
double-check mine.
you, all your schematics are there. They do look, because normally you would keep it in a journal. The journal was opened. You can tell that it's not put back in the way that you had it put away.
Okay.
But all your bullets are there. Nothing else is really missing. So you're not really sure what that's about.
I mean, I'm gonna turn to Vesper. They definitely looked through my family's schematics, but it doesn't look like they took anything. They put it all back.
That's good. Wonder why the gunpowder was so valuable. Is there any trace of it on the ground? Like, did they spill any of it on the way out?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, everything looks again. It's not necessarily snow on the inside. You can tell this has been a camp that's been set up for a while.
Okay. Well, this might not be the time to search for it. We probably get out of here and address that later.
I'm gonna turn to Zarpar, my best little goblin friend, my new goblin friend. How many guards are there out there?
So far, I counted how many goblins, or how many goblins? How many guards did I count?
Yeah, you would have seen 6.
6. Okay. Looks like there's 6 out there. There's 2 just right outside this tent at what looks like a fire, and there's 4 kind of an encampment just to the north of us. Also, there might be my wolf that I need to get out just above them as well.
Well, since you freed us, I see it's only fair to return the favor.
I appreciate it.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? Yeah, you guys can all populate your guys in here.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm inside now.
I turn around to the
How do I?
bearded, hunchbacked figure.
Yeah, it's those guys.
Yeah, and I just tell him, you need to stay here. You understand?
He looks very confused, which is normal.
Yeah.
What is he wearing? Sorry, I know you said he was a red. I didn't catch his clothes. Any like symbols or signals
Nope.
or anything?
Yeah, no. It looks like. I mean, it looks like he's flavor clothes. Honestly, he's got like a long cloak that's gray, with holes all over it. It looks like shit a little bit, and
Yeah.
towards the bottom. You know what I mean? And at the bottom, it looks like it's tattered from walking through the ground. Like he doesn't pick it up at all.
And how about the guy with the eye patch? Same thing, just flavor clothes.
No, he's got nice clothes. You know who he is. That's Captain Gilly.
Oh, I will free him.
Yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
mate. Thank you, mate.
Hey,
Quite
course,
the situation
of
we
course.
found ourselves in, huh?
Yep. They have any gear in the chests?
It was all your guys' stuff. So the 2
Okay.
bags that was in the second chest was yours and Captain Gilly's.
Oh, perfect.
There's
Yeah,
no
so-
sign of Keeves at all.
Sorry, what? Of keys?
Yeah, because you guys would have met Captain Gilly and his first mate Keeves.
Keys, that's right.
When
right.
you guys were leaving Sunhurst.
That's right.
I use some of the rope that we had all been bound with,
Mhm.
and gently tie this hunchback old man back to the log.
Okay.
And
he
I
doesn't
tell him,
resist you at all.
I tell him, I will be right back for you, but you have to stay here.
Sounds good.
So how are we gonna do this? We just barge out and start blasting?
Maybe a
guys
little
don't
more
have-
quietly.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any weapons other than things that need black powder?
I do.
I have a
Alright.
rapier.
Yeah.
Pull it
And-
out and hold it up.
Yeah, and John, you have all
Very
of
nice.
your gunpowder. None of your gunpowder is missing. It's just what
Just-
was in.
In
And it would say it's like probably about half is gone, not all of it, because you would have kept it in multiple pouches,
Okay.
and half of it's gone. But you do
Oh,
have the other half.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
then John has all of his.
Well, we could try and sneak out and incapacitate them.
Yeah, and then Zarpar, you would have seen based off from the cliff tops going from
Yeah.
both sides. You would have seen that it's about 200 to 300 feet away from the main camp.
Oh, okay.
So so basically across this little ice river right here. There's a bridge. That's where the main
Right.
camp goes. It's like in that
Right.
direction.
Okay.
And then where you can see here, there's a little, like on the very bottom, there's a little opening that goes to the coast. And you would have seen a ship in the background.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all. That's what I'm gonna give you.
These guys are about 25 feet away.
Yeah, we could try and sneak around, spread out a little bit, and just get the jump on all of them.
What's the? I'll turn to the goblin. Czar, what's the layout? Where are they all located? I'm assuming I don't know that they're set up like this. If they're outside.
So we've got two right beside us at the east, and I kind of point to where it is, and then I'm like, and the other ones, I think they're about 30 feet off to the northwest. So if we take out the east guys quick and quiet, we might have less to deal with.
I would agree to that.
Okay, I'm gonna have everyone roll a stealth check as we've been talking for a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see how quiet we've been.
Loudly, I wonder.
I pond. Oh shit! Apparently, I'm very excited.
That's pretty good though. Yeah, no one seems to notice.
Okay.
Again, because Kane has been sort of mumbling to himself quite frequently, they may have heard you, but they kind of ignore it and think it's the old crazy man.
Well, why don't we get the jump on these two, like you said, Czar? And I
All
will.
right.
I will just crack the tent open a hair and try and see if they're looking, if they have our backs to us, or are they looking kind of towards us?
So
Or
show
across-
me the
across the fire.
click on the where you're looking from.
I'm here looking this way.
Yeah. So how far do you open the tent? Like you just
Like a sliver,
like you're,
sliver,
peeking your
like
eye? Like it's like a
one little.
Yeah, you're trying to see some naked gals in here.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, they're looking right at they're like warming their hands on the fire.
Okay. So I'll turn back to the group. We need to sneak out the other side. They're looking at this side of the tent.
All right.
All right, so yeah, you guys can go ahead and make your movements. Who's gonna leave the tent first?
I will.
Real quick, before I'm gonna signal before anyone goes, grab my little cloud in a bottle. If things go south, I'll open this up and it'll unleash a big cloud. Everyone just run for the shore, maybe.
Okay.
It'll give us some cover at least.
All right. I've actually got a guy. He's a bodyguard of sorts up to the north that we can get up to if things go really south, provided you all are decent at climbing. And I kind of point in the direction.
Yeah. So if you look down at where the shore is, it's gonna be like right here. There's like a little. Again, the map doesn't necessarily convey that, but there's a little
Down here.
right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess right here too. Like there's little spaces where you're able to get to the shore. It's not big. It's not necessarily slot canyons, but that's your route to the shore for sure.
Okay.
All right. After you, gentlemen.
So I will sneak out this side of the tent. Just to hear, and I want to take a gander over these guys and see, are they all in conversation? Are they pretty quiet? How aware do they seem?
So as you step out of the tent, you actually see a fella right here.
Oh.
And he's like, "The fuck are you doing?"
I shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay, sounds good. So I would say that's a you get a surprise round, but I would like everyone to roll initiative here.
Negotiations broke down.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Remind me, Nick, how do we do the initiative board?
Like
It's
this?
been so long.
Good question. He has to start a combat, and then you
Yeah.
can It'll auto-populate.
It should auto-populate once you start combat.
Yeah. How do you
That's
start a
an-
combat is the
Yeah.
question.
I mean, I'm okay with tracking it manually as well while we figure this the fuck out again. It's been so long since we've used Roll20, dude.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere there on the left, like by the dice roller.
Okay.
There it
There
is.
it is.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Woo!
Sweet, sweet.
So mine didn't auto-populate. Interesting.
You have to click on your token usually, and
Oh,
then hit initiative.
Yeah.
oh, there you go. Even worse.
Sweet, sweet. I'm gonna grab a quick beer while we get this initiative started, all right?
I'm gonna grab another one as well.
Yeah, might as well grab a soda.
Oh, look at that, y'all.
So you and Davi did your session 0 together?
Yeah.
Nice.
Characters kind of showed
Know
up on
each
the
other.
same ship.
Yeah.
Would be interesting. Oh yes.
All right. Okay. So let me bring up. Okay. So Bjorn, you're gonna get a. You kind of like spooked him a little bit because he's going to relieve these boys of duty. He was not expecting to see you. So go ahead and I'll give you a. Since you popped out first, I'll let you get that first shot off, and then we'll start initiative after that.
Okay. Additional weapon attack. Okay. So it's a 15 to hit. Ooh.
15 hits.
Is it his? Okay, that's good. I was gonna say if he's surprised, would I get advantage?
Yeah, I mean 15 hits, so you're good.
Okay, let's do it.
Here, let me track this manually.
So 11 damage with the first crossbow, and I just kind of quick draw it.
Yep.
Wild West style. And then very quickly reload and fire off another one.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me get this. Okay, so you're doing 11,
Yeah. And then
and the second
does
one.
does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
So then I would go back to my first question if I had advantage if he's surprised.
You would have had not on the second one.
Okay.
Okay.
Then let's see.
So that first shot, you come out and you're always ready. You never are not ready. You come out and you shoot as he's yelling. What are you doing? And it's gonna hit him right in the top shoulder. They're wearing shitty hide armor, so it's relatively exposed. And you hear him yell out in pain as you hit him. And so you make your second shot, and he sort of is leaning over on his shoulder, and it misses just barely to the left.
Okay. Then I will bonus action to shoot him again with my crossbow expert.
Okay.
Woohoo.
17 hits.
And this time I will add the Dread Ambusher damage.
Okay. So sort of as he leans over and he misses the one, you compensate, and it hits him right in the chin. He's looking pretty fucked up. Bloodied for sure.
Oh boy.
Good. That's what we want.
But then after that, you hear them yell, "They're escaping!" Oh, I need to roll initiative for these guys, but it's not for sure. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move back around the tent.
Sounds good.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, whoops. How do I go back? Ah, shit.
Oh, am I not on the order now? I thought I was
Yeah,
on
I
the order.
accidentally hit a button. But you're next. You're
Okay.
after John, so. Or you're after Bjorn.
Seeing the crossbow go, or hearing the crossbow go off, rather, I'm gonna move here. What is that? 15. And then I see the guard in pain, and I'm also gonna quick draw, except with my pistol, and use a bonus action to take a shot at him.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
oof.
okay.
It
Yeah,
very
that
hits
hits.
him. And then, do I just hit the damage for damage? No?
You
Okay.
hit where it says palm pistol.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. I would also like you to roll a stealth roll really quick as well.
Okay. Where'd it go? There it is.
Okay. So yeah, so you shoot, and the wind sort of uptakes, so the noise is sort of dissipated with the wind, and you calculated for the wind. You've your instincts are something you've had for your whole life. You know what I mean? It's not something that you've forgotten or you need to remember. It's just something that
Right.
sort of is innate to you. And you aimed full head to the right, and as the wind takes it, it hits right in his throat, and you just hear the choking, and he falls to his knees, and he is dead.
I'm gonna give like a kind of a loud whisper, "Oh, Claire!" And then I'm also gonna move back.
Except that he
Here.
yelled we were escaping.
True, but I'm gonna move to the corner and kind of like, yeah, go behind, like kind of peek around the corner of the tent.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's pretty much it.
All right, Zarpar, you're up.
I'll use my action to reload that shot I took.
Sounds great.
Okay. So we haven't seen these other guys come, hey?
Not yet.
Okay, then I'm going to run out of the tent and scuttle in behind these guys.
Okay.
And pull out my dagger and ready in action to throw this. It's an infused dagger, or so it's a returning dagger. I'm gonna get ready to throw it if a guard comes around. I suppose this corner up here.
Okay, sounds great. Anything else?
No,
Okay.
I think I'm good. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So the guards are gonna act. This boy is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Do you want to? I'm okay if you want to hit this guy with your dagger instead.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Okay, go ahead.
I quickly turn the other way and go.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that'll
right.
hit.
All right.
All right.
Whack it for 6, and then the dagger just shoots back into my hand.
Yeah. So as you throw it, the second that he comes around the corner, before he has a chance to react, you throw it and it hits right into his ribs, and sort of just returns back to you. This gentleman's also going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These boys are going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5. You also notice, well, you guys don't notice, but there are boys that run up from the shore. Okay, so this main boy right here is going to go ahead and make an attack on Bjorn. That is a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Ruh-roh. Oh, you're lucky I roll like shit. Okay, that's going to be 12 damage.
Okay.
This other boy is going to attack as well on Bjorn. Ooh, that's a 22 to hit. And that's going to be 12 damage as well.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
This first boy right here is going to throw a javelin at John. Uh, 22 to hit.
Yep.
Damn.
I mean, they got a plus 5.
They're mad. They're
They
upset.
are mad.
And that's going to be 8 damage.
Okay.
This boy is also going to throw a javelin. Does a 16 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, so you see him throw the javelin. It goes right past your head. Off, and you hear it clank off the cave wall. That's it for them. Vesper, you're up.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, just remembering my spells has been a minute.
I was doing the same thing.
Okay. So they have not seen me yet.
Nope.
Yeah, is it safe to assume that I could hear all this going outside on this side?
Yeah. It's
Okay, then
yeah.
I'm going to go this way and come out on the other side. And then taking care for not these guys to see me, so I'll come around this way.
Okay.
And I'll attack back here. Let this guy right here.
Okay. That's the guy that has already taken some damage.
Is that perfect? We will do. Oh, 1 second. Let me see how this works. So it doesn't say if it's an action or a bonus action to create the cannon. It just says
Eldritch
I.
Cannon? Let me look it up.
Yeah, it says I can just create it. But it just says I take a bonus action to use it. How do you
I'm gonna look it up right now. I'll let you know.
You take an action.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. That makes the most sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can action it and then bonus action to use it.
Okay, so I will summon it next to me.
What form would you like to use?
I actually have a token. I'm not sure if I can share it. It's gonna be a little cannon that's gonna be shooting stuff out.
Tell you what, let me.
You just give me for now if you want. Just for the flow of battle, we can just do anything right now. But it's gonna be the cannon.
Well, I'll just make a thing for you real quick, and then you can.
Oh.
And then you can. One second.
Oh.
Okay, so so you'll be able to put in stats in this,
Okay.
what you need, and then if you just want to do the image on it real quick, you'll be able to put it where you want. And what form is your Eldritch Cannon taking?
It's gonna look a little. It's gonna be a small. Little. It's gonna look like a little turtle with a cannon on its back.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then when you activate it, do you get to choose which activation it is? Like whether it's
Yes. Yeah, but I can only do it. So once I make it, I can't. You have to wait a long rest before I can change it if I want to
Okay.
do the other
And
version.
so you have 4 options to you, correct?
Yep.
You have
Yep.
the flamethrower, ballista, the protector, and then the
Yep.
construct.
I think I'm gonna go with the ballista for this one.
Okay, sounds good.
Uh, and then I will have it fire on that guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Oh, I gotta put all the.
It
Oh,
definitely
stuff.
looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's catapult. It's called Catapult Turtle. Um, just make a spell range attack. How do I do that stat for it?
Does it have a modifier? Do you add like your spell
It just says
casting modifier?
it just says make a ranged spell attack
So then I
originating
would
from
just
the
roll.
cannon.
If it doesn't add a modifier, just roll a d20 and then.
Okay.
On your spell page, it should tell you what your spell attack bonus is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
usually. Is it It's probably intelligence. If you're
Yeah,
an
for
artificer?
100%
Yeah.
would be intelligence.
Where is that?
On the top right, you have core, bio, and spells.
Oh. Come
You-
on.
I don't know if you can.
Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's intellect. It's because it didn't auto-populate. Okay, it says a +7.
So roll a d20 and we'll add 7 to it. And then you guys can modify this. You can modify it as you.
Yeah, I'll
Set up an attack for it later.
Yeah.
Yep. So 15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
That's 2d8. Seven damage to him.
Did you add modifier to your damage at all or no?
He doesn't say so. It's just 2d.
Okay.
And it's doesn't even have a save. It's just pushed 5 feet away from the, so it like
Yeah.
knocks him forward.
Okay. So he's gonna get knocked right there.
Nope.
What does it look like when you shoot that?
It's like it's a force. Let's go with like so kind of like almost like an air cannon, really. I'd assume.
And it's like
I
a
think
regular arrow is shooting out, or like a cannonball. How would you like it to look?
Just like a massive force of air, really.
Okay.
Nothing like.
So yeah,
no
so
reason-
you watch as this guard sort of, you see a spectral force come out and it hits him in the stomach, and you can see his visual reaction as he gets knocked back forward. He's looking okay though, you know.
Okay.
Anything else?
That ends my turn.
Okay, sounds good. We're back up at the top.
Okay. I'll just take my crossbow shot at the one that just got shot by the cannon and pushed past me.
Okay.
So as he kind of stumbles past, I just shoot
Mm-hmm.
between his shoulder blades. God damn.
That misses. So yeah, so you shoot at where his shoulder blade would be, but the force of the cannon, you sort of act simultaneously with Vesper, and as the force knocks it back, you just barely miss.
Well, I will just shoot at him again with my bonus action.
Okay, sounds great.
God damn.
Oh no.
I'm so cold.
Yeah.
The trigger finger, it's frozen.
So you again you take that bolt out, you string it in, you hear the click, but you feel like a weird tension in the bow itself. Structurally it's still fine, but you're like, ooh, that's not good.
Cool. I'm just gonna shimmy over this way a couple of feet
Sounds good.
and call it good.
Yeah, you could even get right here if you wanted.
I could, but then this guy could make an attack of opportunity, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, sounds good. John, you're up.
Okay. Do I get disadvantage shooting my pistol when I'm this close?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm going to um should we all just run? I mean, I could pop my bottle and we could all just run around the other side if I can like knock one of these guys prone, which I possibly can. Just I'll unstop my bottle and we'll all just run around the side.
Do you have your bottle in Roll20 right now?
I do,
Do
yeah.
you want to post it so everyone can see what you're talking about?
If I click on it here, will it post?
It should. Kind of like with
I don't
the
know if I
spell.
put in a description for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Basically, it's just like smoke comes out and spreads. I'll just read it. It had like every turn it goes like 30 feet until I restop the bottle, basically. So, and it gives obscured, obviously. So if I unstop that, we all just like run around the side and just book it up the hill to where the bodyguard guy is. I don't know.
Yeah, we could do that. I do want to get my dog, so I'm gonna try and make a run for him first, but
Oh,
then I'll
that's
meet up
right.
with you guys.
That's right.
I mean, I got some ideas of what I can do to make it there.
First things first, I'm gonna take a shot, but because I took this
Whiskey.
gunslinger subclass, that's basically gives you like maneuvers, but you can do them with a pistol or a ranged weapon. So I'm going to use. Let's
Like
see
gun
here.
fu.
Basically, yeah, it's like
Nice.
instead of the Battlemaster maneuvers, you can do stuff with your gun. So I can do a winging shot, which is on hit, the creature takes damage and must take a strength saving throw of 16 or be knocked prone.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a ranged attack on the guy who's already taken some damage. So this guy
Okay.
right here.
Yeah. That hits. So
It
he's got to make a
hits.
strength saving throw.
Yes. And he takes
He fails.
10 damage and gets knocked prone.
All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Oh boy.
It's cracking of this loud ass pistol.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, you're doing a good job of timing it with the wind. So as you shoot, you sort of shoot right at his midsection, and it curves down with the wind. It hits him. It kneecaps him. He's fucking.
Oof.
You can see his right knee just falls. He falls forward on the ground. He's knocked prone.
Cool. I'm gonna stand my ground, but then use my bonus action to, because I think I have to use an actual action. I can't use a bonus action to do one of those. So, I will do a bonus action attack with. Can I do that with my rapier?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do this. Oof.
Oh yeah, on the guy that's prone.
On the guy that's next to me. I knocked the other guy prone, but this is the one
Yeah,
that's.
so you knock this boy prone.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so damage. 7 damage.
All right, sounds good. You stab forward and you hit him right in the rib cage. It doesn't stop, so you feel like you went right between two ribs.
Okay.
Anything else, fella?
And that's my turn. I'm gonna stand my ground for now.
Okay, remind me of where you dropped in at. Where's the rope?
I dropped in up here.
Sounds great. You see Gideon. Oh god damn it.
Can we even see Gideon?
Yeah. So you see Gideon drop down right here, and that's his turn. You're up.
All right. I'm gonna take out like a. It's like a little what's the word? Flask. That I just like. It's kind of malleable, and so I pull it up and I crack it, and then I pop the lid off and I smash it forward to the two guys facing directly in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay.
So they got to make dex saves,
All right.
or they're covered in acid.
And if one guy's prone, does he get disadvantage on a dex
I
save?
would.
Yeah,
hope
100%.
so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Okay.
let's do the guy that's prone first. That's gonna be 11. And then the guy that's not prone, also 11.
Nice.
Sick. Okay, so yeah, against mine, which is 13. So perfect.
Mhm.
So the first guy is gonna take
The guy that's prone or the guy that's not prone?
guy that's prone.
Okay.
Well, he'll take 3 damage,
Very tight, very tight.
and then the second guy is gonna take 4 damage.
Very tight, very tight.
Uh,
So yeah, so you open this spear or this flask, you throw it on him. It explodes right on top of them. They didn't see it coming, or were unable to react, and you can see the flesh start to bubble up a little bit, and the hide armor you can smell the burnt in the air.
Perfect. I think that's all I can really do right now with my spells. So I think I'm just gonna also flask out, just hang out.
Okay, flask. Yep, sounds great. Okay, so these guys are gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These boys are running off this direction. This boy's gonna come in like this. Whoops. Damn it, Bobby. Okay. So this boy is prone. He's just gonna stand up for half of his movement, and he's going to make an attack on Bjorn. Ooh, big whiff. So you see him take his sword out. Again, he's looking worse for the wear. And yeah, you can tell that he's got just like no strength in his swing. You know what I mean? So you're just like, yeah, that's an easy dodge.
Good.
This boy right here is going to attack Zarpar. Didn't love that flask. Ooh, and also another big whiff. So when you threw the flask, it got over they're right-handed. It hit right over his hand. You know, so his grip's a little weak. So yeah, he swings and misses as well.
He's got melty fingers.
Yeah, this boy is going to attack John. Does 17 hit?
Yes.
All right.
Barely.
Spoiler alert. That's 12 damage.
Oof.
So this boy is not fucking around. He does two-hand this sword, watching two of his boys one hand miss, and cleaves right into your right shoulder. This boy right here is going to launch a javelin at Mr. Hawk here. Ooh, 12. That's a big old whiff. So again, the breeze sort of catches, or the wind's going to catch that javelin and send it just to the right. Let's see the distance here. Yeah.
Hi, Aubrey.
Hi, Arms. Both these boys. So this boy would have gotten right here. Both these boys are going to launch javelins at Gideon.
It's fine. It's just an NPC.
Fuck this guy. So this first boy is gonna launch a javelin, and he's going to like trip as he does it, and it falls right in front of him, and he almost falls right on top of the javelin. This other boy is going to throw it, and you see Gideon take. Gideon has about a 3.5 foot tower shield He puts the shield right up and blocks the javelin. That's their turn.
By the way, where's the captain? Is he just hiding in the tent right now?
You have no idea.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we left those
Better
two
not
in
have
the
left
tent.
without us.
All right. My turn.
Mhm.
You said one of these was a little worse for wear.
Yeah, this boy
What's,
right here is on death's door.
All right, did you ping him? This guy.
Hmm.
The guy on the right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I will target him with a little ray of frost.
Yeah. That hits. How would you like to do it?
Right to the face.
Mace to the face.
Chill out, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
so
then-
Morrow fucking does one of these and just right in his eyeballs, and you can just sort of see his the whole face sort of ice up and shatter.
Ooh,
And he's
Wow.
gone.
all right.
That
And
was
then
metal as fuck.
bonus action. We'll see if this works. I think I fixed my turtle thing on the other guy.
Okay, on this boy right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see if it worked.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And let's see if the damage works. Hell yeah.
All right.
And he gets again pushed 5 feet away.
This direction, yeah.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, so you see that same force. Again, it hits him like a cannonball right in the stomach, and you see him sort of bend over as he gets shifted back towards Zarpar.
Okay. And then I will sneak back inside the tent. It also says, as the same bonus action as the attack, I can actually make this thing move.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
I'm gonna have it move back inside the tent with me as well.
Okay. So you see the captain still inside the tent, and he goes, "You guys got this, right?"
I'll smile and be like, for now.
Yeah, I mean,
get
I'm
ready
not-
to
I'm
run
not
just
really
in
that
case.
kind of captain. You know what I mean? That's why I have Keeves.
Yeah.
Lady Luck doesn't really.
We have no clue of Keeves. We have like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask him, but he,
Yeah, I'll ask him real quick.
I mean, I don't know. Keeves. I haven't seen Keeves since we got taken over by those
Alright.
pirates. You know.
All right. Well,
Again, Lady Luck has a keen interest in me, and she's gonna get us out of this. I know it, but
make sure you're ready to run just in case.
I was born ready. Don't you worry.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay. Bjorn, you're up.
Okay. I am going to use a spell slot to cast Zephyr Strike,
Okay.
giving myself advantage on my attack.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Who you hitting?
The guy that just got pushed.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, 25 hits.
Yeah.
You have a scoped crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
hand
That's
crossbow.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's like a little like red dot on your little hand crossbow.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay, how would you like to do this? It is
This time I
exactly
shoot him
enough.
between the shoulder blades, like actually
Mhm.
between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, so you see him hit between the shoulder blades, and it was right after he took the force damage from it, so he's kind of bent over. And you see, like, it hit right there, and it's almost like you're shooting an elk. You know what I mean? It's a clean cut, and he just bleeds out.
To be honest, though, I shoot the crossbow at his back, and then I don't even wait to see if it hits. I run
Yeah.
on this path that I have mapped out. Since
Mhm.
with Zephyr Strike, my movement is 60 feet.
Okay,
Get myself up to the cage that I
Okay.
spotted earlier.
sounds great. You see a wolf inside. The wolf growls at you a bit.
That's okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, John, you're up.
Okay. This guy that's right in front of me, has he taken any damage?
Nope, everyone else is looking fresh.
Fresh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop a greater healing potion. So how do I just like roll what is it? 4d4.
Yeah, 44 plus 4. Yeah.
The little D20 icon on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And d4, 4d4. 7
Very tight.
plus 4 is 11.
Yep.
So
Big time.
go to 41, and then I'm going to give a nice 1-2 flourish, a little, kind of
The old
upwards
1-2.
cut, and then a thrust
Okay.
into this guy right in front of me. So we'll do 2 attacks,
First one hits.
hit
Second one
and
hits.
hit.
So yeah, so both blows are successful. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh boy.
20 damage.
Yeah, so this boy again, not you had your back to him just a second ago. You know what I mean? You attacked, but you were kind of looking at what was going on right here, and with a quickness, you turn around and double flurry. And he's now holding his stomach as he's trying to hold his guts in. He's bloodied
Nice.
for sure.
Nice.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me. I'll stand and deliver.
Okay, so Gideon's gonna run up on both these boys. He don't give no fucks.
Let's get some hands.
Yeah, so he nat 20s on this boy right here. So you see him like from underneath his shield. He pulls out a warhammer that he's had, and he runs full speed and just goes right on top of his head. He will cast Divine Smite while he does that.
Nice.
Oh my god! I have to go get more dice. Hold on.
It's just like a blood stain on the snow. Just gone.
I'll be right back.
I'll some more rubber. Another drink.
Is everyone drinking tonight? If you're drinking anything,
Little guava rhubarb press.
nice. I got some sipping pretty.
Nice.
Mine is just a bubbly, a watermelon bubbly.
We got
Those are
Coke
good
Zero.
too.
Yeah.
All right, I should stop drinking Coke Zero because I don't want to be able to sleep, but whatever.
Would you sleep anyway?
No, I don't. Woke up. I went to sleep, and I woke up at 2 a.m. last night. Been awake ever since. 'Cause
Damn.
Fuck sleep, apparently. My brain's like, nope, you're done.
Hate it when that happens.
All right, so all of you guys hear sort of these dissonant whispers that you hear like it feels a little demonic.
Oh, he's one of those pallies.
That sort of like whispers in your brain, and you just see him just dome this dude right in the head. Psh, splats. This guy is dead.
Oh no.
God damn.
This guy's with you?
Yeah, he's my buddy. Kind of.
We're homies.
Yeah. He's
I
a
hope
friend.
so. He's on our side, right?
Yeah. He's gonna second attack. So you see him sort of come down and then reach to the side and hit. And he does some damage. He sort of hits him in the ridge cape. You can see the guy sort of reach over and groan a little bit. Zarpar, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to pull out a little bit of dust from my pocket, which I spit on, and I'm gonna throw. Becomes like kind of starts to sizzle, and I'm gonna throw an acid splash in the guy's face in front of me.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. So it's a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my alchemical savant to increase. I think I can. Yeah. Okay. Increase my damage if I hit.
12. 13 is your DC, yeah?
Yeah. So that's a
so
hit.
you hit. You do hit.
All right, 6. So it's gonna be 2d6 plus 5 from my alchemical savant.
Okay, so
So
it's
This is going to be 12.
12 total?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
Oh, I shot it like right in his eyes and up his nostrils, so just like the
Ah.
mid part of his face just kind of melts away as he
Yeah.
falls, and I just kind of wipe my hands from off
Yeah.
the excess dust.
You guys found some great companions here.
And I look over at John and give him the thumbs up
Yeah, like,
after this gory display.
nice.
My one good eye is just
Yeah. That shirt is not black.
Your eyebrows
Uh,
are touching your hair.
yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I will start running towards my pup, back away from this guy here,
Yeah.
though. So I'll go this way. I think I've got 30 movement. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, sounds good. Vespero.
I will come out this way.
Oh,
and
no.
bring
So
you-
sorry. These boys are up. I do
No worries.
apologize. Okay, so he's going to pop in. And he's going to attack John again. Does a 16 hit?
No.
All right. He's, so he swings at you with a sword. And you sort of
Give a
block-
nice parry.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. A little kitty.
Little pistol parry.
Yeah. This boy's gonna attack Gideon. Again, Gideon just brings his big tower shield up and it clanks off. This boy is gonna continue running, and he's gonna run off screen. This guy is gonna stay where he's at, and you hear him blow a horn. As an action, he's
that's
gonna take
bad.
out, and he blows a horn, and he starts running. And he runs up to about right there. That's their turn. Now it's your turn, Bess.
All right, I will command the turtle to come back out here. And fire at this guy.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll start there. Just 2 different character sheets. Uh,
The fun of summons.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that hits. All right, and that's gonna be on. Yeah.
Oh, this guy attacking John.
Yeah. Very nice.
And then I think I.
So you knock him back 5. Yeah. So he's gonna go
Yeah, it's probably right there.
right there. Yeah. So
And
that
then I'll
same force
come out.
energy, like you can hear it, John. Is it like you've heard a bullet fly past your head? You know what I mean? This is not your
Yeah.
first rodeo, but this sounds a little different. You know, it feels like it's it doesn't. It's not like a whirling sound. It feels like energy pulsing.
Not
right
as
by
much
your
as
head.
a crackle as a boom per se.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I'll step out the tent, and then since he's right there, I will ray of frost him.
Okay. That's a
Ooh.
big whiff. Yeah. So you shoot. You get your ray of frost again. You shoot, and again, because you work in tandem generally with your cannon, you guys are in sync. But as the force blows him back, it shoots where he was before the force knocked him back.
Cool. And then let's see. And then I'm gonna sneak back inside the tent.
That's my boy. Very Rue-esque of you. All
Hey,
right.
I'm not a tough guy.
Yeah. No, Rue isn't either. Claymore, help!
That's all I got.
All right. Bjorn, you're up.
Would you say it's a action or a bonus action to pick the lock on this wolf
I'll
cage?
give you a bonus action.
I will bonus action pick the lock, but not open the cage. Just
Okay.
unlock it. That should not have been with advantage, so it's a 17.
Yeah, 17. Go ahead and make an animal handling check for me as well. Okay. So yeah, so you go through it and you unlock it, but you don't open the cage, and the wolf sort of looks at you like he's like, well, what the fuck, dude? You know, like.
Well, if I feel this what the fuck, then I will open the cage
Okay.
and step to the side.
All right. So as you open up, give me 1 second. Okay, sounds good. He's there for now.
Okay.
I
Then-
would just like to point out that Bida is a lady.
She.
Well, you don't know if it's
I
better or
say,
not.
good girl, good girl.
Potentially, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you're right. I just yelled from the background.
Yeah.
It's a lady.
Yeah.
The random werewolf we just let. It's not even your. It's not even
Slavers
yours.
were actually saving us.
Yeah.
Then I will just go ahead and shoot at this guy that on the left, this one over here, started stepping back towards me.
Okay. Go ahead and make a shot. That barely hits.
Well, that's good.
You're having a combat, aren't you, fella?
It's just there's no sneak attack, there's no anything, just a regular old crossbow.
Okay.
And,
Okay, so yeah, so you shoot and you shoot right into the hide armor. You can hear him like mince a little bit, so you can tell that it penetrated, but it doesn't appear to have done as much as if you'd hit bearskin.
yeah. Okay, then I use the remainder of my movement to kind of slide back into these ruins.
Okay, sounds great.
And that's it.
Okay, sounds good. John, you're up.
All right. This guy that's taking swings at me here after I just got a nice deft parry. I'll give him a nice. Oop. That one, I'm guessing, does not hit.
Nope. Yeah, so you parry him, and then you go to attack, and he parries you right back.
Oop.
Well, tit for
Let's
tat.
try again. There we go.
There it is.
And so as he parries the first one, he sort of he feels real confident, and you just quickly go up to the top and you fucking cut him right on the right by the neck. It misses the jugular, but it's real close.
Oof.
And he
Then
is
in that
bloodied.
case, I'm gonna use a bonus action to pistol whip him,
Oh yeah, let's go.
which is a club. I forgot to put the damage in for it, but it's
1d4
the same attack roll as the rapier. Oh no, it's a +8. So I'll just roll this attack roll because it's the same.
Sounds good. That
Does
hits.
a 14 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then it's a D4, I believe.
Is it D4 plus your dex or just straight D4?
Plus dex, so it'd be +5
Let's
is
see,
my modifier, I believe. Or yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoops. Okay. There we go.
Your
so
dex
9
modifier
damage.
is what? Is 5?
Yes.
All right. So yeah. So you slash him right on the neck, and he starts. He goes to grab, and you can hear a gurgling, and you just take the ass end of your gun, bob, and he fucking falls right over.
Nice.
That was pretty dope. Okay. Anything else?
Would you signify that guy as a significant threat? Because in that case, I get to regain one of my grit points that I used to do that.
Yeah.
Prone
at this
shot.
point, they're all you're fighting for your survival right now. You're fighting
Okay.
to not be put into enslavement. So yeah, they're all some big boys right now for you. You know.
Cool.
Stakes are high.
Okay. I'm gonna just run kind of through the tent and then out this way. And yeah, that's my turn.
Right. Zarp, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna run up Get right about here to see if I can see if that is in fact Bitta.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
All right. I'm gonna shout out Bitta.
Here, you're like right about on the range.
Ooh.
Oh God.
So let's see.
You
That's,
have snow in your eyes.
yeah.
I swallow a bug.
It could be. It's got again.
God
It's
damn
got
it.
it. So normally you're able to tell Bitta by her coat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She has a very
Yeah.
distinct coat. But because the wolf's been in the cage for a considerable amount of time, it's covered in snow. So you just see a white wolf. You're not quite sure.
Right. Okay. Does this guy? Is he aware? Is he the?
Oh yeah.
He
He's
was
the hornblower.
Hornblower.
Mhm.
He was the
hornblower.
hornblower.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's just see if I can get. Oh yeah. All right. I'm going to bust out my flask again, crack it, and shoot it out. So deck save on this guy.
When you say that you're
Big
cracking a
whiff.
flask, I picture like a glow stick. You're like
Yeah,
popping
just-
it.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking too.
Nut,
a bottle rocket glow stick.
Yeah, sandstorm plays.
Start the raven out and spells come off him. That's a good bard idea. If this character ever dies, I'm gonna write that down.
Oh yeah, he's a big whiff.
Big whiff.
Big
Okay.
ol' whiff.
Can I just keep using my alchemical savant? I guess so. Okay, well then I'll just add that 5 again to it. Oh jeez. Okay, so 9.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking bloodied.
Perfect. That's all I'm gonna do for right now.
Okay, sounds good. All right, they are up. So this boy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then throw a javelin point blank at Zarp.
Oh boy.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that's gotta be a hit for sure. Oh wait, I do have magical armor. Sorry.
You good?
No, it doesn't look like it does anything for this. So yeah.
Okay. He does 10 damage to you as he throws a javelin into you.
Ow.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So yeah, so again, he hits right into your armor, but it pierces through a little bit of that leather, and you can feel the pain as it hits like your mid ridge right here.
Okay.
This boy is going to attack Gideon. Again, Gideon don't give no fucks. He just throws his shield up and blocks that shit. And it's at this time. Whoops. You see a boy go 5, 10. Oh, wrong guy.
There's more than one guy over there.
All right, well, there's probably an army coming.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's a different. He looks different. He's wearing full heavy armor as he runs in. And you hear him also play a horn,
Yeah, great.
and that is their turn. Best pure up.
Okay, I am going to come out here. 1 second while I measure the distance here.
Mhm.
All right. Um, I'll rethink that. I don't want to do that.
While
like
while you're
my damn-
thinking,
My damn turtle is too slow.
Shocker.
So I'm gonna move the
Like
turtle over here.
The turtle.
Now, why didn't you get a bunny rabbit with a cannon on its back?
Like a hyena or a cheetah.
This
or
doesn't
something.
change this movement speed.
That's bullshit.
All right. Question: Can I line of sight this, Colin? Is this line of sight?
No.
This is just thick brush. I can't see
Yeah, I
through.
mean, there's a literally cliff.
Okay.
It's all cliff range. So this is like right where this is the same height as where Zarp and Gideon came down
Oh.
from.
It's a tiny thing. Can I go pick it up and like carry it to a different location?
Yeah, if you want to.
Let's do that.
Nice.
I would say
I'm
it's
gonna
a,
go-
it's a bonus action for you to pick it up.
All right. I will go pick it up. So then, I'll just go pick it up. So I won't make it move. I'll just go pick it up from over here. So I was here. It's 15 feet, and then I will do another 15 feet up here and move.
Okay.
Up there. So
Or, well, if you want it to be an action, you can use it as an action and then bonus action attack with your cannon.
with my ballista.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. That's the case. And then I will use my action to pick it up and move it over here. And can I attack this bridge?
Well, again, you have cliff face right here.
Oh,
Didn't quite clear it.
Yeah.
didn't quite clear it. Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing next turn. Well, for now, I
I'm
will
just picturing you like bazooka style with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cannon
Just a little-
turtle on your
yeah.
shoulder. Just
Basically, I will. This guy's doing fine, so I'll ballista this guy.
Okay.
The turtle's name is RPG.
All right.
He shoots it backwards. It
Yeah.
destroys the
Straight
cliff face.
commando style.
Yeah, he destroys the cliff face. You all have to roll to see if you survive. So
So-
11?
Yep.
11 misses.
Oof. All right. I think that's my turn.
Yeah, so yeah, again, it's a little harder when the cannon's up on your
Yeah.
shoulder, you know what I mean? And you
Yep.
Doosh! And it misses wide to the left. It goes right, yeah, like destroys this thing entirely. That tent is well, it's part of the map, but
Yeah.
The tent
it's
is flat.
It's gone. And it blows this fire out too. That's how much force there is. Okay.
wow.
Something like that.
Yeah, Gideon's gonna attack this boy right next to him. So he comes down right on the shoulder. It looks like he broke his shoulder, his forearm, his whole right side's all fucked up on this boy right here. That is top of the order.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to hide in these ruins?
Yeah.
Are they tall enough?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say they're about 10 feet, so.
And I'm specifically trying to hide from this fucker because then I want to shoot him.
Yeah. So you're able to hide. Again, he got distracted by that huge whiff of air that didn't hit him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a fly with an air gun. So you're stoked to be alive right now.
So an 18
Yeah, big time.
for 11 damage.
All right. So you again he's looking towards the other way, and you shoot him right in the cheek, and it goes right through his cheek, through his other cheek, and the bolt goes on. He's looking like he's grabbing both sides, like it's like he's fucking Orphan Annie or some shit, and you can just see the blood coming from out of his fingers and running down his arms.
Like Orphan Annie.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, John, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna run here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will attack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss. There we go.
Yep. How
Decent
would you like to
hit.
do this?
So I come in, and after the, let's say he parries the swing, and again on the backstroke, like a quick uppercut,
Yeah.
just hit him right in the chin.
Yeah, so he like drops his cheeks really quick to duck, and then he like looks up again with a little bit of satisfaction. You see him bleed out. This guy.
So if you had a
Okay.
crossbow arrow through his cheeks and then a rapier up here, he's just like full Demogorgon.
Yeah. Totally.
So I'm with him down. I'm gonna call out to everyone. Let's get out of here. I'll cover with smoke. So I'm gonna move forward to here with the rest of my movement, and I'm gonna unstop my bottle of Eversmoke.
Okay.
And so let's see here. A cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius.
Okay, so 60 feet
So-
around you is
Is,
oh
it,
yeah. Oh yeah.
is that possible to draw on here?
Yeah,
my
so
goodness.
It's most of the
Like
map.
a map.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Well, we are now the Foggy Bottom boys, so Zarp, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna run point blank to see if this is in fact Bida.
It is not Bida.
It is not Bida.
It is not Bida.
I
It's Valor
recoil
Step.
in horror.
Yeah, it's a male wolf.
I'm okay. Is it like threatening?
Go ahead and make an animal handling check for me.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check for me.
Sure.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, you have you're pretty. You're used to dealing with wolves. You know what I mean. So he can sort of sense. Like he's not your guy, but he's like, you're not here to fuck me up. And you're gonna see the wolf go psh, 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 and start running off.
All right.
Well, you can see as much as you can see through the smoke.
The fog.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. I guess. Rather dejected, I walk my 15 feet of movement towards where I saw John create the cloud of smoke.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. So these boys gonna attack Gideon at disadvantage. Because I'm assuming that they everything would be disadvantage for both parties.
I don't know. Does melee attacks still get disadvantage if you're obscured? If you're like in contact with them?
I don't think so.
I think it's only ranged. Any ranged attacks. And you can't make attacks like out of or into, right? I think. Trying to remember.
It's a cloud of darkness a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just counts as heavily obscured.
All right.
So,
Well,
yes.
he attacks on Gideon and again brings his shield up, just bounces right off him. This guy's gonna run in the direction that he thinks that he saw you guys.
Apparently, the creature would get blinded.
From
Yeah.
So the creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attacks rolls, they do have disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we all
okay.
have
That's
disadvantage.
Everyone has disadvantage.
We're just blind as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So say that
Yes,
again. Everyone
they do
has
too.
disadvantage on
So,
attacks against them.
Yeah, and they have advantage.
So wouldn't that be
So
regular?
creatures.
Because
I
everyone
guess that
has
would be
advantage
regular.
and disadvantage at the same time.
Attack
Oh,
rolls
so we have
against the
disadvantage
creature.
on
No,
our
because
attacks, but they have
we would all
advantage.
just have disadvantage because we can't see. I
Yeah.
don't think a creature would get advantage being blind and attacking another
Gotcha.
creature.
All right, sounds good. So
And
everyone's swinging
anything
blind.
anything that requires sight, we would just
Okay,
auto fail.
sounds good. Yeah, this boy's gonna run up and get close to you guys, but that's gonna be his turn. I want everyone to roll a perception check for me real quick.
Does the blindness affect
Mhm.
that?
There's
I
a
want to see if
disadvantage.
you guys. Yeah, no, everyone's at regular. I just want to see if you guys how good your inner compass is to see if you're able to run where you think you're
Towards
going.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's just
Oh no, Vesper's gonna
Start-
get lost.
starting the game off great.
Yeah. Wait, you did have that one nat 20, buddy.
Yeah, that's it for the that's just for the campaign.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a real
use it all up early.
Okay, so I would say
So the
that
smoke goes to like right. Oh yeah, it's like up here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say Vesper and John have a little bit harder time navigating during this in the dark a little bit. So I'm gonna minus 10 from you guys' movement speed for the next round.
Okay.
Pick up the turtle and become the turtle.
Yep.
I think I'm still holding the turtle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if not, I'd probably trip over that shit.
Yeah.
Ah,
You're like a ninja turtle. You start skateboarding on it.
yeah, I will. Actually, if I got on it, it's probably at the same movement speed that I do at this point. I will try to stumble my way back into the tent. If we're gonna make a run for it, I gotta go get those two people. So hopefully the fog has not gotten inside the tent, but I'm gonna try to get back in there.
Okay.
And go get the captain.
All right, go ahead and
Okay. I'll put the turtle down, and I will go in here.
Okay.
And then I will use my actions to free the captain.
Okay.
and-
As you get inside the tent, the captain's already gone.
Oh shit,
But Kane is still.
Kane.
Yeah, Kane.
The old
Yeah,
man.
the old man
Did-
is.
Did he give us his name?
Kane is his name. Yeah.
But did he give us his name?
No, I'm giving you his name right now.
Okay. I will tell him it's time to get out of here, and I'll free him. So I think we tied him back up, didn't we?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
That's performance. Sorry.
You're good.
This one, not much better.
Yeah,
Much
I mean,
better.
he looks at you like. So again,
Right.
you've been with him for about 3 or 4 days at this point, and it's very weekend at Bernie's. You know, he's fucking
Yeah.
all over the place. But in this one moment, he looks at you dead in your eyes, and he shakes his head. Yeah, and that's the first thing you've seen of like actual like human interaction that he's ever had, and he'll follow you. I don't have a token for him yet, but
Okay.
he'll be 5 feet behind you wherever you go.
And then we'll try, even though I can't. We'll command the turtle to shoot this guy.
Okay.
We'll see if it works. Disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
More liable to hit our own guy, but we'll figure this out. Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn
Go
it.
roll damage for me.
Ooh. Boo.
Boo. So you don't see anything. You just hear. Ugh. Anything else?
Is there anything inside the tent that looks valuable or useful? Or
Nope. It was just your guys' shit.
all right, then we will. Yeah, I think that's all my movement. So
Okay.
I think I'm done with that. I'll be right back when you use the restroom.
Sounds good. After combat, we can do a little bio break too for everybody. So. Bjorn, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. I don't actually have cunning action yet. I will move.
Only that one level, huh?
Uh-huh. That would be 30. So I haven't seen Vesper go in the tent, so I start running towards the tent to get Caden.
Sounds good.
Does dark vision doesn't help with this?
Well,
dark,
you tell me, Tovs. You push it. You're on mute. You're muted. No one can hear anything you're saying. Oh, Dov.
Oh yeah, I'm muted. Sorry. I know it's heavily obscured, so unless it helps with that, I think it just helps with darkness, right? Dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'm just gonna use my action then to dash and
Okay.
get all the way into the tent.
Yeah, and you see Vesper and Kane holding hands like they're going steady.
I
Like you wish,
have a
like
look
totally.
of surprise.
As if. He must be rich.
100% if he's rich. Oh, you got a boat.
You know.
I love boats.
So I just look surprised. And I say, "Thank you, Vesper. This way," and then I'll take my last 20 feet, I guess, and go 5, 10, 15, 20 towards the exit.
Okay.
Oh, we're exiting that way? I thought we were going back to the rope.
Well, yeah. It's up to everybody else where
Wow.
they want to go.
Was not really ever fully clarified.
Mhm.
I thought we were going to a ship. That's where I'm going.
I would agree.
That's where Bjorn believes we are going.
Okay.
I gotta find the captain.
Okay. John, you're up.
Okay.
I guess I can bonus action shoot, actually. I
Okay.
forgot that I can do that. At disadvantage, right?
On the boy right in front of you.
Yeah.
Let me take a gander here. Misses.
Yeah, run.
Yeah, so you shoot, you hear the bolt hit off a shield. You can hear the clank.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Yep. Rose right. So then it's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Why'd you run towards me?
No.
Supposed to run the other way.
I thought we were going to the ship that's down here.
Oh, is it on the shore? I thought we were going up to the cliff. Climb up and out and go around. Well. Okay. First things first. Let's take a shot at this guy, try and knock him down.
Okay.
So with disadvantage.
That's,
Nope.
Yeah, no. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Yeah. Again, you're in tune with the storm.
I am the storm. So yeah, I think I can only move 20, right? So I'm just gonna I don't want to leave you here, but
But I gotta go.
but I gotta go. You got disengaged, right?
You can do rogue shit,
Yeah.
right?
You can do rogue shit, right? So I'm just gonna move back 20 feet and then ready an attack with my rapier just in case he comes close.
Okay, sounds good.
Did you actually, in character, say something about the rope? Going back up the rope?
Who you asking?
John?
He never told us that there was a rope up there. I
I
just.
thought he did.
Oh,
I
did you?
in the
No,
tent.
you did.
Yeah.
He did in 10.
You said
Oh,
Kim.
that's right. So then, yeah, that's where I would have told you guys when I pulled out the bottle to explain, like, if things go south, like that would have been the point that I had said we should go to.
Okay.
It just makes us run away from where they're coming from.
Yes, exactly.
Bjorn fucks, he don't care. All right. Zarp, you're up.
Oh, I
Alright.
restopped the bottle as well, so the cloud doesn't keep growing.
Okay. How long does it last for?
10 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
I guess one question I have is for my spells, since I can't see, how does that work? Do I just auto fail spells right now?
Depends on if it's area effect.
It's a ranged
no,
attack.
they would all be ranged attacks.
Yeah, so it'd be
It's just with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay. So, because mine are like dependent on deck saves. Is the only thing.
Oh yeah, how?
I think it's fine unless
Yeah,
it
like
requires
DC.
them
Yeah,
to.
DC isn't affected by advantage or disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah, you just roll the spell attack
No.
on. You'd roll a spell attack at disadvantage, and then if it's a visual thing, they would have disadvantage on their decks save. If
Yeah.
it's
So I feel like you throw the thing and then because it's not an attack, it's a
Yeah,
DC
it's not an
save.
attack.
unless
So
It's
then,
just
unless
a spell
the
save.
spell has a visual component, then I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, if it's like a blinding light spell or something, but
No, this is just like I'm gonna do acid splash, and it's just
Yeah.
creature in range, so they just have to make a dex. I don't make any sort
yeah.
of
So
thing.
they would have disadvantage on their deck save against it.
Okay,
right?
but
I
I
mean,
wouldn't
right?
have
Are
any.
we?
yeah,
Yeah,
because they can't see it coming if
I
they're
would
trying to
assume
dodge it,
that's how,
right?
you know what I mean? Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
but I would be able to see them enough to do this thing.
Yes, you just have to roll with disadvantage on your ranged spell attack.
It's not an attack spell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not an attack. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's my confusion. Yeah. Because wow, acid splash into cloud is kind of OP because I don't
Yeah.
get disadvantage.
Let me see what his decks. Yeah, he fails.
Fails. Okay, so it's gonna be 2d6 plus my 5 from the savant. So that's gonna be 10 damage.
Nice. This is
So
a
you
good
can hear-
discovery. This
yeah,
combination
This is an
works.
interesting.
Yeah. So you can hear like again, you're a seasoned alchemist. You know this is not your first rodeo by any means. So you can hear a sizzle of skin and a sort of a scream. It doesn't sound as strong as you would have expected, though.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, Gideon.
Other than crushed about the dog thing, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right. Gideon's gonna Hulk smash this boy, and you hear him yell to the rope very loudly. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's gonna get to the rope and wait for everyone else. This boy is gonna run up almost past John before he's like, "Oh, what's up, fella?" Or
Oh,
sorry,
hi.
between Bjorn. My bad. And he's gonna. You see just a great sword coming at you, fella. At disadvantage. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Oh, big time. He's gonna multi-attack. You
No.
see him take his great sword. And then he back swings with the other hand. Oh, that's big whipperoonie.
Good.
So you just hear you just again you see like the sword go whoa. Yeah, he
Coming
misses
through
on
the
both sides.
darkness. I don't even see
yeah.
him.
Just
Yeah,
feel
like
it.
you didn't even have an opportunity to dodge. He just missed.
It's hard to see.
Vesper, you're up.
So I will see Bjorn say, "Follow me," and then I'll hear to the rope. And if I remember correctly, the rope is
I mean, I
this
left
way.
the tent. You don't know where I went when I left.
It's true. So I will go this way, and I'll make sure Krieg is
Kane.
following me. Kane. Yeah. Let's see. Am I still 10 feet slower?
Yeah, until this effect is over.
Okay, so it's 10. So I have 20 feet. I will move 20 feet over here with Kane, and then I'll have my turtle move as well.
20 feet
15.
as well. He's not so slow anymore.
15.
His
So
move
about-
15. God.
Yeah, his move is 15. Now he's just outstripping me, asshole. And then I'll have him take
flexing
up.
on you.
Yeah, I will try to hit. I can kind of make this guy out, so I'll try to hit him with disadvantage with a little ray of frost.
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
But
You shoot
9.
into the darkness. You don't hear anything. You have no idea.
All right, and then I will try again with the cannon. Disadvantage. Okay. He's a cannon can hit.
The cannon shoots in the
Hopefully.
exact same place that the ray of frost went. You hear nothing on both ends.
All right. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Back to the top.
Okay.
Run away.
Yeah. So I just realized after my last turn, the Zephyr Strike is concentration.
Mm-hmm.
So my movement is 60 feet,
Okay.
and my movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Nice.
So with that new knowledge,
You gon' get
Yeet.
Boom,
Peace
yeah.
out.
He's on the rope.
It's bye, losers.
Later, skaters.
I will. I mean, I should. No, I'm not going to shoot my crossbow at this thing.
Yeah, take a shot at him. Why not?
I mean, disadvantage and a 19. Missed him.
You just got a point.
Okay, I'll
There's
take a
no
shot as I
harm.
run away.
Yeah. Do a little pew. Even if it just makes him mad.
Yeah. You do shoot in the general direction, but you hear the shield. It bounce off his shield.
Yeah, then I just run for the rope.
Okay.
That's it.
Sounds good. John, you're up.
Cool. So I'm also going to run. I'll run here and ready a melee attack
In case he
in
gets range.
retaliation
Okay.
in case he comes in range. Or you know what? Actually, I'll stay 1 square forward. Or no, you have your move before he goes again. So yeah, I'll come back here.
Okay. You see the wolf run off this direction. Zarp, you're up. Well, I guess you don't see it. But he do.
I'm going to. I guess I'll just do a dash action. And get. Yeah, I'll dash right to the rope.
Okay.
Can I movement the rest of the way? I get like another
Yeah, I would say you're like
20 feet up.
You're about halfway up the rope.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, Gideon's gonna hold and wait for everybody else. This guy's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want to go ahead and make an attack, John?
Sure thing. Still with disadvantage. Oh no, that would have been so.
Oh, you got a crit on the other one. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's +5. All right, so he's gonna make an attack on John. So he hears the rapier just miss him, so he's like, I know where you are, motherfucker. Oh boy, does that 9 hit? So he's gonna second attack. Yeah, no, 2 whifferoonies. So again, sort of the same thing as with Bjorn. You see, again, you don't do anything because you just attacked, but you just see like whiff right on each side.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Vesper, you're up.
Right, I will try to ballista him again. Ooh.
Go ahead and roll. What do I have you roll on this? Give me 2 seconds. Go ahead and roll just a dexterity check for me. At regular.
Just a check.
Yeah, just a dexterity check. Or a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, well,
Again, not at disadvantage, just regular.
it doesn't matter for him because he doesn't. Ooh, much better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you hear the energy whiff right past your head. It definitely was aiming in the wrong spot.
How did you miss? He was 2 feet in front of you. And I will disengage, and I will make it right there.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I will have him move 15 feet. 1, 2. I guess he gets attacked as well.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I know that.
Big whiffer-rooney. This
Nice.
fog's legit. Okay. Top of the order.
I will move up the rope. And I guess I don't really know where I'm going once I get to the top of the rope. So I'll use my action to help Kane up the rope.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
And I move up the rope as well.
Okay. Both of you are successfully up the canyon there. All right, John, how you getting on this one?
Well, he already took his opportunity attack, right, against the turtle. So I can just go. I'm gonna dashy dash, which doubles my movement from 20 to 40. Amazing.
So speedy.
I can get to here, so
Sweet.
I'm gonna run up there.
Okay. Zarpar, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. How far up? So you said I'm halfway, so another 20
Yeah.
feet to get.
Yeah, you can finish getting up for sure.
Okay, so I'll get up all the way, and then I will turn around, and I'm going to just toss another acid splash.
Sweet.
Yeah, so dex save.
He saves.
Oh. All right. I listen for the sizzle and hear nothing and just grump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the class break or the flash break, but you don't hear any screams or any sizzle or anything like that. And and more importantly, you don't smell anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Gideon's gonna continue waiting. He's gonna ready an attack in case this boy gets close. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15 and see this turtle and be stoked about it.
Oh, not the turtle.
Oh, a turtle.
Yeah, he.
You monster.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, there's a theme to this guy's attacks, and it's wide to the right and wide to the left. Even a turtle can't hit it. All right, Vesp.
All right, is climbing the rope an action, or is it just a movement?
It's part of your movement.
Okay. Then I will try one more time to Ray of Frost him.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
And I will try one more time to Force Ballista him. It's just all these teases of these higher numbers. Just, and then I will go 30 feet up the rope.
All right. Okay.
And I will move this thing 15 feet.
And he'll take an opportunity attack. Oh yeah, big whiff.
Best turtle we have.
Yeah, this fog's crushing. Okay. John, you're up top. Or no, sorry, Bjorn, you're up top.
From up here on this ridge line, is it pretty narrow? There's just one way forward, really?
No, it goes all the way around. So you can It's as soon as you get up from the top, it's like a whole. It's a plain. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
there's forest around you, but like it's pretty open. Like you can see from here to the coastline. It's just this entire valley is filled with smoke.
Um, Zarpar, where are we going?
A cave. I kind of point in the direction of the cave that we hid out at last time.
And so the cave would have been like up and around on this backside towards the main camp. You sort of came around this top side as you guys came down to find the
So we can
to
kind of
find a
move
place
along
where
up
you can
here.
put the rope down.
Okay. Um, well, I will. I guess I'll take a couple of crossbow shots at this armored monster down there.
And so it's 60 feet wide and high. Dov? Does it say?
I would imagine it's like I think it just says a circle, but I like in 3D space, if we're 30 feet up and we're what like 55 feet out from where because I popped it like right here. So if we're, I mean, yeah, even just to the top of this is 60 feet on its own. So it literally just only covers the valley pretty much.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, go ahead and yeah. Big whiff.
So there. Yeah. So it's still a disadvantage, right? Because he's still inside. Well, I will just start moving around here then.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, John, you're up. You're muted, buddy.
All right. Is this guy still holding the line for me?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. I'm just gonna go up here then, and I'll take one last parting shot.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Oh
21?
boy. Yeah, so you shoot it like where you think he is. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Oh shit! You actually hit him.
Yeah. And again, you shoot into where you think it is, and you start fuck, like come out of the fog. I also want you to roll a perception check with advantage for me.
Ooh,
now that
okay.
you're sort of out of the fog. Oh boy. Okay, so you look towards the coast, and you see the flag of the ship. And you recognize the flag of the ship. You don't know why. You don't know how. But you don't like it.
The flag of the ship that we came in on?
Nope. Well, you don't know how you. Well, yeah. Again, like the ship that you came on is different than the ship that's waiting in the to dock now. Because again, like down here where the coast is, it's not necessarily a dock even or a port. It's just a place where like you can row out to it. So
Okay.
Again, with a nat 20, your natural reaction is like, oh, they were waiting for the storm to clear to load us onto that ship.
Okay.
And again, even though your memory is not great, you recognize that flag.
Okay.
It's a pirate flag.
Not good.
Yeah, and it sends a chill down your spine.
Damn pirates.
Okay, Zarp, you're up.
All right. I'm going to take one last shot with my acid splash.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you move closer. So yeah. We'll see what happens, and then after that, I'm running towards the cave.
Okay. He saves on that as well.
Damn it. All right.
All right.
I run off towards the cave.
All right. So Gideon's gonna shimmy his way up as well, get up to where you guys are at, and then let's take a quick bio break, and then we'll finish out the session.
All right,
Oh.
sounds good.
Okay.
Hey, Colin. So I was not planning on making all my little constructs Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but now I think I'm gonna have to.
Now it's a whole thing.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good art for little constructs.
Yeah. I found another fire turtle. I wonder if it's all turtle themed or not.
So I got these Little Debbie gingerbread
Ooh.
cookies.
You
We'll see.
haven't tried one yet?
I haven't. Oh, well, a lot less frosting than it's on the box, but that's okay. Not bad.
Maro.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have heard yet that Aubrey's pregnant.
I did not. Congratulations.
She is 2 months in.
2 months in. Congrats. When I know nothing about babies. When do you learn the sex of it?
In like 4 weeks.
Well, that's awesome, man. Congrats.
Yeah.
Exciting time.
Mm-hmm. It's finally happening. Didn't think
Excited,
Time.
nervous. Now, when I call you Papa Nick, it actually means something.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the first grandchild in the family?
In Aubrey's family, it is. My older sister has 3 kids.
Oh, okay. Are you reading all the baby books, or
No,
you probably read them all already?
no, I'll do that later.
You got time.
You got that.
You guys have any names picked out? Or is that secret information?
We've thought about some. We're more decided on girls' names. If we're gonna have a boy, then I don't think we've decided yet. But
Fair.
no, right now I'm just getting through Thanksgiving, getting through December
Yeah.
at the restaurant, and then I'll
Yeah,
think
I bet
about it.
you guys you're gonna have to be hella busy. I bet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not working. I was just gonna see what we're up to.
What's up?
How's the numbers doing?
We're up to 1,450 reservations for Thanksgiving.
Holy shit! Dude. I can't believe it's fucking next week.
That's
I know.
absurd.
So many people.
That's so many people. Is your
At
crew
like
ready?
average, probably what, like 50 or more per person if you do like just Rodizio and a drink, right? Is
Yeah.
Damn, it's gonna be a good weekend.
I think the crew's ready. We have some new servers that are gonna
I
probably
don't
arrive,
recognize
but
anyone other than Osman. I didn't recognize anyone last time I went.
not even Natalie or
Oh no,
Neil.
I did see Natalie, and I don't think Neil's working.
Yeah, he doesn't very much.
Last time I went was in September for my mom's birthday.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Oh, wow.
yeah. I think I saw Natalie on the way out. Osman was there. But everyone else I didn't see. Going, my family's stressful. They just still think I work there. I'm like, guys, I don't control anything anymore. Sorry. They're like, well, tell them to do this. Tell them. I'm like, I don't work here anymore. It's been like 8, 9 years. Does he have to create a new character for me, or can I build it myself? I think he has to.
I think he has to.
Yeah, might as well make one for each. So they each have their own special token.
Their own little character sheet to manage.
Yep, depending on which one I summon.
yeah, playing summons is can be tricky to manage. Like my necromancer in our other campaign right now have an imp familiar, and I summon, you know, skeletons and stuff, and it gets to be a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing like, you know, being a GM, but
Yeah, I had to go get my. Did I tell you I moved out, Nick? I don't live with
You moved out of
Will
Wales?
anymore. I don't live with Will anymore.
What?
Yeah,
Did you get your own place?
I got a little apartment down
Nice.
closer to I think on 78th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, everything's expensive and it sucks, but it's good to
Yeah.
live alone.
Yeah.
It's
How recently
very.
did you move in? Like, are you still trying to unpack, or are you set up?
No, I moved in May. I'm already done.
Okay.
So I did leave a couple things over there. I decided to go get my second monitor for the night. I didn't have my second monitor with me because I didn't need it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, if I'm playing D&D, I can't play with one monitor.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing right now, and it's killing me.
Rough. Yeah.
There's so many windows open. Ugh.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I got my character sheet and my notes, and then Roll20, and then Discord, and
Discord, yeah.
it's all nice.
I could probably get away with a third monitor. Like put it on the other side because I have one on my left side, my middle. I could probably get away with a third one, just for D&D.
Yeah,
I roll with 3.
if you're using spells, especially, you need that spell book on a separate tab almost.
Yeah.
Ferg, is having one monitor a temporary situation, or is that what you're working with?
It's kind of just what I'm working with. Like I have a gaming laptop. I could put another monitor on it. Like it's got enough power for it, but I also just like have not really been using my computer much at all. Like I've basically just been like playing a bunch of miniature games. So I've been painting a bunch and just doing stuff offline.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. But for this, yeah, I might have to invest.
What mini games you playing? You playing like some Warhammer, some 40K, Age of Sigmar? What are you playing?
Right now I'm doing Mordheim, and then we're also doing Kill Team right now, and then
Hey,
I'm
Colin.
painting up some 40K orcs.
Before we go, can you create me like 3 more pages so I can make all my tokens?
Yeah. Do you want to do one for each?
Yeah. So
What do you want me to
I
name
took,
them? Well, I guess you'll.
I'll rename them.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to try Kill Team because and Mordheim too. It seems like because they're
I need
like
3 more.
warband size, right? So it seems like it'd be an easy way to get into, like start collecting some models from some of those ranges.
Mordheim is excellent. It's such a community supported thing. Like it's a lot of real DIY kind of stuff, which is like right up my alley. And Kill Team I really like, but I went into it thinking it was kind of like, oh, it's like fast 40K, but it's kind of its own game entirely. You know, they're both good. They're both awesome games. I highly recommend them. And everything from Mordheim is free online now, so it's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. I would recommend both.
Is it frowned upon to like 3D print a Mordheim army and then like
No.
take it to a store to play? No.
No, not at all. I mean, I can't speak like I don't think there's any Warhammer stores around me, so like we all
Okay.
do at Sentry Box, but everybody like nobody's using Mordheim. Like you can barely even find Mordheim miniatures that
Right.
don't cost you a fortune, right? It's a 20-year-old game. So yeah, just kind of bring in whatever, like basing, as long as it's within like the 28mm to 32mm scale. The people who seem to play it are like weird DIY punk and hardcore kids. So like everyone's pretty on board for whatever weirdo shit you
Whatever
wanna
you can cobble
put on.
together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like way more a fun narrative game than it is like competitive in any sense. At least that's my experience, you know.
That
Ferg,
sounds
do you need me
awesome.
to add something for your familiar?
Oh, my homunculus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, probably not. He doesn't do a lot. I can probably just track him myself. If you want to, sure, why not?
I mean, it
So then
can't
we can
hurt.
have a token for him. Yeah.
And then, is there a way, Grim? Is there a way for me to give you access to the channel so you can add shit as you go?
To what channel?
To this channel, because don't you need me to add Groovy or whatever?
No. I'm gonna try to figure out a different solution because Groovy's
Shitty.
a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know because we could potentially have you create a channel for us and just
Okay.
play on there instead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That way you're in charge and can add what you want.
Mm.
So. All right, we ready to get back in there?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, so we're back. We're out of combat at this point. And so again, you guys are up on top. Down below you guys can hear multiple horns blazing. And so you guys are heading towards the cave that you guys were camping at, yeah?
Yeah, I think maybe to just regroup, and then I guess while we're walking, I'll be talking to Gideon and just asking like, we should probably get back to the camp and then get back to the Citadel.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna give you guys. So as you guys, because again, the storm is sort of passing. I'll give you guys a nice image of what the main camp looks like. Okay. So everyone's on alert. But you can see from the ridge that it's a permanent structure they've built. It's not like, like the camp that you guys were at was sort of a makeshift right by the coast situation. This is a fortified structure.
And we can see this from the cliff.
Mm-hmm. Zarp, go ahead and roll me a history check.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, you don't suspect this
chest.
to be here. Yeah. This is a shock to you.
Okay.
As far as you know, this area is called the Frozen Tundra. As far as you know, this is not a place where people can sustainably live. In your research with, again, trying to find the Yeti and your area with Fiverhorn, which is about 30 to 60 miles away from where you're at now.
Right.
Mostly, uphill. This is a surprise to you for sure. You would not have guessed that this would be here at all.
All right. I think we get back to my capital, to Xandar. Xandar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Xandar, yeah.
To Xandar, and we alert some authorities here. I don't know if we've got the reinforcements to take on a camp like this.
Gideon's gonna chime in and say, yeah, we definitely don't have the resources to tangle with this at all.
I was trying to head to Xandar when
Well, you're here.
the capital city.
Capital
Whereas-
City's Gaia's Cradle.
That's where the Citadel is, right?
Nope. Citadel
I'm sorry.
so the Gaia's Cradle is the capital. And this is something you guys would all know, just based off basic information. So in the northeast part of the country, and I'll have a regional map for you guys pretty soon. The northeast part of the country, sort of on the border, is where Gaia's Cradle is. That is the capital. That's going to be where the Chancellor sits. That is going to be the religious hub of the country. Sort of right in the middle, in sort of the north. I guess north, just more north. There's going to be the Citadel, and then in the northeast is going to be Breakwater, which is the major port town. It's the biggest port town in the world.
So where is like the military presence? Are they all throughout?
Yeah, it's spread out. There's not necessarily a hub for that. Again, the
All right.
military is sort of, because of the way the government works, there's going to be the Navy is going to be based out of Breakwater because that's where the biggest port is. So most of the Navy, it's going to be as much as a trade port, it's going to be as much a naval port as well. I would say Ferg, you probably would know that the Army has multiple bases around. It's not necessarily a set place though.
Okay. So I would presumably know where the nearest military base is.
It's not necessarily something they advertise. You would know that in the Citadel, basically in any of the towns you go to, you're going to be able to reach out to the government, and the government will be able to get a military operation down to where you're talking about.
Well, then let's go to the Citadel.
And I would say, like, yeah, we can go to the Citadel. So everyone, go ahead and make me a perception check real quick. And so at this time, it's probably about 9 p.m. So do you guys want to go out, venture out into the night?
No, we should probably stop off at our camp. Is like Gideon and I's camp is probably still somewhat intact, right? Yeah, it's still intact.
Yeah. So I mean, your guys's it would be like maybe just like there's so what you don't see around here is cliff ranges. And it would be right up there. There's a lot of activity down below.
Right.
And again, you're going to hear lots of horns blowing. They are definitely alerted by your guys' escape. So Gideon's going to go ahead and say, like, I don't know that we should stay here. If we head north, I'm sure we can find something to call to make shit for the night. And then, yeah, I guess we need to figure out where we're going to be headed. Zarp, I know you want to head to the Citadel. Is that where all of you guys are headed? And he's going to sort of look at the group.
I was heading to Xandar.
We're in Xandar.
Are we in the city or is it?
So Xandar is the country.
Oh, Xandar's the country. That's right.
So you've made it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We're heading to Sunhurst, right? That was the
You're
port
heading
town we were
to
sailing
So
to.
Sunhurst is where you guys left from.
Landed. That's where we
Left
landed.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys were going from Sunhurst to Xandar, and you guys successfully made it to Xandar. You guys were headed to Breakwater.
That's right. That's
Right.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And
I have business in the Citadel.
yeah, but you were also headed towards Breakwater initially. But yeah, you got shit to do everywhere.
To be honest, maybe there's some people at the Citadel who could help us make sense of my father's schematics. Might be good.
It's the hub of science.
Yeah. What schematics do you mean?
Oh, I have some schematics for some more advanced firearms. You know, there's all sorts of stuff in here.
I heard a few blasts. That was you, huh?
Yeah, pull out some of the schematics and show them. Like, I don't know how to read any of this stuff. I was never any good at this. I was just good at shooting.
Yeah, he's gonna get that looks like a different language to me.
Oh, the Citadel's a good place. I need to start.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and make.
Can I look around for our ship that we came in on? Is there anywhere on the horizon?
No. I mean, you can, but you don't see it.
Okay. Any tracks that could potentially be see if the captain someone else made their way up this way.
Let's see what your perception. Would you roll 10? No.
Yep.
No idea. Yeah, he's far in the wind, dude. Yeah. So.
Zarpar, didn't you have someone else you were looking for up here?
I was looking for my dire wolf. But she got spooked and she ran off, and that was hours before this storm really hit. So I don't think I'm going to be finding her. If anything, hopefully she's finding me.
Yeah. And so, John, you with the perception of 15, you can look into the camp and you don't see any other cages.
Yeah, I don't
holding wolves or anything like that.
I'm not seeing any other evidence of canine activity down there.
I mean,
go ahead.
That's kind of good.
Yeah, that is good. And then you're also going to check your pack, John, and you notice that you have 5 rations left.
Okay.
And before you had much more than that.
They took my food. Their supply situation here might be a little precarious.
Yeah, they took my food also.
Yeah, the rest of you check your packs, and you guys all have about the same amount of rations, with the exception of Zarpar, who has
I've got about 10 rations.
Yeah.
So I got about 10 days worth that we can definitely split up.
So
Gideon,
yeah,
you got any on you?
I have some.
If we have money on us,
Yeah,
so
some.
all your money's intact. No one they didn't touch your money at all.
Does Gideon have stuff on him?
Yeah, Gideon has about 10 rations worth, maybe 12.
We
And
can probably split out.
Yeah, and we're gonna do BG3 rules, so our ration it'll be 3 rations a day for like a long rest situation.
Oh, like one at every meal kind of
Mhm.
deal. Gotcha.
well, how far to the Citadel?
Yep, that was my next question.
It is. How far is it, DM?
It's probably about 3 weeks walking. Gideon will pipe up and just sort of say, well, let me get my notes real quick. From where we're at, I'm gonna guess that Whiteboro is gonna be the closest city to us. It's about a 3-day hike from here. I'm guessing. Hard to say exactly where we landed. It's kind of a random spot. And so Zarpar, you would know this. You guys are on the southwest part of the country. No one really is on this side in the sea at all. You know what I mean? There's not a port on the entire on the entire west coast of Xandar. There's not a port town at all because there's nothing on this side. You know, everything is from the east side. There is a port from Gaia's Cradle, because it's the northwest, that would go towards Tanzir, but no one really uses that port that often because it's a very dangerous ride from Xandar to Tanzir. So,
Gotcha.
so
Sorry,
there,
what was the name of the place that's 3 days out?
it is Whiteboro.
Whiteboro. Thank you.
So again, you would intuit that this is probably the pirates and the slaves are using this coast specifically because there's no one monitoring this side of the coast at all. There's the east coast is heavily monitored. You can never pull this on the east coast.
Right. Okay. So probably not where we want to be going because we'll probably just run right back into more slavers.
Yeah, and so the Citadel would probably be the closest city as far as the main hubs, but it's not that much further distance than Gaia's Cradle. I would say it's maybe a week's less travel. Yeah, and there's two, and Gaia's Cradle is sort of broken down into 2 areas. There's Upper Cross and Lower Cross. Upper Cross is going to be where the government is. It's going to be where like all the wealth is. And Lower Cross is actually where they mine. A big majority of the wealth from Xandar is from the mining operation that's from there. And so now they've completely mined everything out, and that's where all the poor people live. It's sort of a favela. And that's why it's the biggest city in the world. Is there's actually a mountain ridge that separates the 2 areas that they just go through. And so it's about equal distance to the Lower Cross as it is to the Citadel.
I'm still thinking Citadel.
Yeah.
Hell, we might even be able to read those schematics and get you a bigger gun.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows if it's, if we can get in touch with the military, I mean, could potentially license this out, maybe make some big guns.
Get a little
for some,
contract.
Get a little contract,
Little military
maybe make
contract.
guns for the ships, for the Navy. There's a pirate problem, a slaver problem. I have a solution.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like Whiteboro is our best option then. Make it there and see if we can resupply.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I agree.
I do agree though with Gideon that I think probably putting some distance between us and all of these people that are looking for us is not a bad idea.
Okay. I want everyone to make a survival check for me.
Oh no.
Starting off great.
All right. Let me go and roll.
Hell yeah. Do Do I find some mushrooms whilst making my survival? Anything in the area that?
So you don't find mushrooms, but you do find a fungus that's gonna
Oh, okay.
be that's gonna. So again, it's like it's almost like a moss, but it doesn't. It grows on the south side of the tree, which is
Oh.
obviously not normal. And it's got a frost bit to it. So yeah, so you can collect that and you can add it, and it would be a component that you could use potentially with some other components. And you grab enough of it that you're able to enough to study what it would be, and then enough to potentially use it in another potion.
Okay, cool. Well, I would, in our down times when I have the moments, like to do a little bit of research on that,
Sounds
see
great.
what kind of secrets I can unlock.
Okay, so you guys travel about an hour and a half, so it's getting close to 11. But you do find an outgrove of trees with some pretty large boulders. They're able to make a makeshift camp, sort of in the forest. So if you guys all want to take a long rest, you guys can. Yeah, do you guys want a long rest?
Probably, so we can set out fresh in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't get exhausted, probably.
All right. So, are you guys keeping watch? How you guys want to handle?
Well, I've got my little homunculus.
Okay.
We can just have it keep watch and then alert us if we all want to sleep.
Okay.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. Okay, so go ahead and
No.
have your homunculus roll a perception check for us. And we'll see
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
I have to see what my homunculus has for perception. Sorry.
You're totally good. And then I like everyone at -3 rations from their inventory.
Okay.
Is it -3 even if I haven't used any spell slots or taking damage?
100%. Do you like eating?
I suppose I do.
Even if you don't lift, you still eat, right?
That's good.
All right.
Okay. All right.
He's the champ.
Yeah.
My little boy's the champ.
Yeah.
Spotlight sentry turret. Just
Okay, sounds good.
He's a little mushroom that looks like a barn owl.
Nice.
in keeping, of course.
Yeah, so you guys are able to sleep the night pretty successfully. Zarp, go ahead and make me a medicine check.
Medicine check?
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry, 1 sec.
Okay. So, you have basically you took that moss and you put it into 2 different pouches, one for you to study and one for you to keep for research purposes. And so you consume about 25% of your research pouch, and you get about 25% of an idea of what it is.
Okay.
So a few more checks, and we'll get you what that does.
All right, sounds good.
Just sort of while you're waiting in camp and that kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, so you take a full rest. You guys,
As we're kind of bedding down and getting ready to lay down, I just ask Zar. So you and Gideon keep mentioning this Yeti. What brought you guys all the way out here?
Okay, so it's fascinating, and I go into this big spiel about the Yeti, and the purpose is we were out here for a research mission, because I posited that the Yeti had a special type of fungus, a very rare kind, and I also posited that Yetis, who are known as creatures that live in solitary, are actually move in herds or packs of about, I think it was like 3 to 5. Unfortunately, all of my student researchers got eaten, and we proved my theory right, but I could not find the fungus I wanted. So we're gonna regroup, and down the line, maybe I'll get the funds to launch another expedition up here. But it's very exciting stuff.
So they do travel in packs, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we barely made it out. It was pretty epic. I won't lie to you. I've been
Yeah.
into quite a bit of an encounters, and again, what I maybe didn't mention is let me get my phone. I gotta bring up my notes. Hold on. Oh, it's in my pocket.
Nice.
Okay, so you see that he has tattoos on both arms. He has a white lion tattoo up at the top, and then he's gonna have a gray wolf right underneath that. On his right hand, it's gonna be a black bear, and then on the top, it's gonna be a red raven. And so,
Who's this,
Zarp,
Gideon?
yeah, Gideon.
Oh, yeah.
And so Zarp and Bjorn, both of you know, and Zarp, you've known Gideon for a little while. He generally is the person that when you go on expeditions, he's the one that the Citadel will hire for you to
Yeah,
accompany
he's a
you.
Red Raven mercenary or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
okay.
and Bjorn, you just know this because of your background. You know that he started off as a white lion, and then someone died, and he became a gray wolf. And then another member of his party died, and he became a black bear. And now he is alone as a red raven. And the White Lions, the White Lion Mercenary Company is basically the Navy SEALs of this world. It is the elite of the elite, as evidenced by Gideon Hulk smashing a dude in one hit. So he's seasoned for sure.
And Gideon, you always work with the Citadel?
Well, yeah, now.
Your assignment?
Generally, yeah. I mean, that's where I've been assigned since I've become a Red Raven, yeah.
Yeah, Gideon's great. He's always got my back, and I give a little punch to the back of Gideon's, I guess, calf.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't run that often. But we had to get out of there. That Yeti was no joke.
Serious
There's two of
business.
them. We barely got out with our lives, and it's sort of happenstance that we came upon you guys. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
you were
real
just
happy to
looking
see
for-
some other people.
You were just looking for your wolf?
Yeah, unfortunately, Bida kind of has a bit of a mind of her own, and she got a little spooked. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I hope she comes home. I miss her.
During when we got chased by two abominable Yeti, well, an abominable Yeti, and during the getaway, we got split up with Beta.
And what about you two? Why were you coming over? That's just for the schematics?
No,
Yeah,
I
I mean-
found him and figured he was where a good place for any to start. I personally, and then I will get super excited about as going to my discussion of how I want to become a great wine brewer. And I came here looking for different flavors, and then I ran into pirates.
Yeah. What's you're a wine brewer, huh?
Yes,
What's your label called?
work in progress.
Work in progress. I like that name.
Yeah. I have not gotten that far. I just learned to brew and came here to find some new flavors and take them back home.
So you've done this before then?
I apprenticed under.
Do you have any samples for the group?
I did, but they took all my food and drinks
Mm,
when we got captured.
okay.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Yeah. I would love to wet my whistle right now. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, after the day what I had.
Yeah, it's been a couple of days, huh?
Yeah.
That fucking storm was wild. I haven't seen a storm like that in many, many years. I guess that's why no one lives down here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that and the slavers, I'd assume.
Well, I'm surprised they're here.
Yeah, they're not normally this prominent.
No, I
And
mean,
while-
the fact that they have structure is, I mean, it's pretty wild. There's no way they can do this on their own. I mean, they have to have support from somebody.
Definitely seems like a heavily financed operation. I mean, they've got stone walls and heavy fortifications. Would take some serious firepower to bring it down.
Can we, from our memories, are we able to just like determine like the style of stonework
That we see here.
that
Or
the
the dwarf when you
slavers
need
have?
Um,
Is it
Or is
like
it-
a regional kind of like artisanal design?
yeah,
like
go
it
ahead and
would
roll me a history
dwarf?
check.
All right.
Where's that stone cutting when you need it?
Mm-hmm.
Right, the one time you
Wish
need
I was a
stone
dwarf.
cunning.
Big time. Yeah. So this is Xandar made. This is
This
not.
is Xandar made.
Yeah, this is Xandar
This is local
artisans.
grown.
Yeah, I would say that you recognize the stonework as the same stonework that you find in the Citadel walls.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And is it fairly new?
You would, I would say with a nat 20, this is about 3 years old.
Okay. Okay.
There's definitely layering of snowing because I mean even in the summer there's still snow that stays here. We are in the southern hemisphere of the world, so this is the furthest southwest of the country. So it's constantly with snow, but you can tell by the weathering. And again, we are in spring, the very first part of spring. So you can tell this has been around here for a little bit. But this is work. This is Dandarian work for sure. And with a structure this large, with an operation this large, you would pretty much intuit that there's no way that someone doesn't know about this. There's no way that just rogue pirates could set this up and operate this without Xandar knowing.
Someone with some sort of wealth is behind this.
100%.
Right.
Fascinating.
Like Xandar is on top of their shit in the aspect that they know what's going on in other countries. They have a navy that's, like they have stopped piracy for the most part between Xandar and the New World, pretty much exclusively because of their power and their influence. So there's no shot that they would be that at least someone wouldn't be unaware of what is going on here.
I don't love that.
Yeah, I mean, we're able to find answers in Whiteboro. It's the closest town to here. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. We're gonna have to go north and sort of in the middle. We're gonna have to go towards the Citadel to get where we're going.
All right. Well, all right.
Are we ready to march?
Yeah, we're be long rested. This is the
Yep.
morning.
Yeah, you guys can all heal up and.
Yeah. Get on our way.
Yeah. Keep meaning to refresh my spells. There we go.
Okay. So, I would say it's gonna take you about 3 days to get to Whiteboro. Depending on your travel, how you guys want to travel. You guys want to travel fast. You guys get there in less time if you guys want to really put a hitch and giddy up.
Like a forced march.
Like yeah,
I
so if
don't
you
have
guys
that
want
much
to like,
supplies, so
I don't
We
have
should
enough
probably go
supplies
quick.
for 3 days.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither.
If we take a slower pace, could I roll survival and try to hunt along the way
100%, you guys can totally survival check as we go.
to try and forage and hunt?
Yeah.
And
So I would
Yeah,
say,
I think-
so during this first day, as you guys march, if you guys want to take a slower pace, I'll let everyone roll a survival check and see what we're able to drum up.
All right.
I'll give advantage to Bjorn and to Zarpar because both of you sort of have your individual skills. So, Bjorn, you're a seasoned hunter. Oh, yeah, there you go, Davi. And then
Maybe-
Zarp, you're specifically looking for edible mushrooms that you can make into like a soup.
Could I use a nature check for that?
Yeah, nature's totally
What?
fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. If you guys want to use nature to survival, that's totally fine.
I just am much better at with nature with looking
I-
for
wait, I
shit
could-
than I am surviving shit.
Yeah, I can use nature or survival. You said,
Mhm.
or it's just them.
No, yeah, any of you guys.
We'll go with nature. See if I can find some edible or drinkable berries.
Yeah, so I
Couple
would say Bjorn, you're unsuccessful in hunting. But between
so fucking snowy.
yeah, it is very snowy. Between Vesper and Zarpar, you're able to get enough ingredients to make a pretty decent stew. um,
Oh, yeah.
which would basically you guys can eat today without having to use any rations.
Perfect.
Yay.
Good eye.
Yeah, and
What-
so so go
Question.
Mhm.
Can I use my brewer kit to like start fermenting some berries if I
ahead. Yeah,
found some?
totally. Yeah. So I would say you're able to find some berries and you're able to start fermenting a little bit.
Excellent.
Yeah. How long do you think it'll take you to ferment?
I should have done more research before.
Are
Sounds
we,
good.
being
We
realistic
can
about
revisit that.
Yeah, how realistic are we being?
I mean,
We
deal.
have magic in the game. You could magically accelerate.
Yeah, totally. You are an artificer. Okay, so so you're able to
10 to 20 days for mead, which is most likely what you'd be making,
Yeah, especially in the wild.
especially in the wild.
so we'll cut that down to 10 because you're using
Alright.
magical means. So I'll let you track that though.
Alright.
Okay. So so you guys are able to get to day 1 pretty easily. And you guys are able to with some of these checks we're able to find a pretty decent camp in nature. Again, you guys are in a heavily wooded area, so the biggest part is you guys are just looking to avoid animals. And Bjorn, with your shitty checks, you're able to notice there's not a lot of animals around here. You know what I mean? So you don't really have to worry about getting hunted or anything like that.
So, sorry to interrupt,
Mhm.
but since we found food for today, do we
Mhm.
not use up those 3 rations?
Nope,
that
keep
you
keep
initially
those
got?
rations.
Yeah. Okay. So we're
You're able to feast
We're
on that
whole.
instead. Yeah, totally.
Cool.
Okay, so do you want to go ahead and roll your Hamonk night check again?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do I need to roll to make more bullets, make more ammunition out of the supplies I have?
Do you? Yeah. So I would say that's. Do you want to roll it or do you want to have Vesper roll it?
Um,
Like how knowledgeable have you decided that you are with that? Because Vesper would have helped you. Because Vesper, all the bullets you have, Vesper made for you.
right. I would say at least just to craft basic ammunition, I could probably do that on
Okay,
my
sounds
own at
good.
this
So
point.
so when we do ammunition crafting, I'm gonna let you roll, and
Okay.
if you want to let Vesper roll, I will let Vesper roll with advantage.
Okay. What check would that be?
I wasn't ready for a follow-up question.
I think in the gunslinger it tells you.
Is it? Let me look at the gunslinger stuff.
I think you
real
need like
quick.
tinker tools and
Which would be intelligence plus proficiency, right?
I think so.
Oh, my intelligence
Assuming
is
your
bad. You should
proficiency
do
with
it.
your own skill.
You should do it. Can you make me ammo?
Yeah. I think that is that what it is though? Is it because I think it is has to do with tinker tools.
Yeah,
If I
it's
remember
tinker
correctly.
tools. Yeah, you need tinker tools.
Cool. I will roll some tinker tool stuff for you.
Yeah, I mean I have proficiency with tinker tools, but you're better at that than I am.
Yeah.
Brain not so good. I roll this for his bullets to Colin.
Yeah. So how much are you trying to make, and how much like? So
Just
how
5.
do you want to track those supplies? Is a good way to put it, because you're gonna need gunpowder. You're gonna need the elements for it as well. So how do you want to
Right.
track that as far as weight in your inventory and all that? I don't think we ever really went over that.
It's a good question.
If you want, we can ponder on it and just you've successfully made bullets.
Yeah,
then we can
but
kinda-
all I did was refill what I had before, basically
Okay,
what I
sounds
used
good.
in that combat. So
Okay, sounds
well,
good. So remind me, we'll work it out as far as
Yeah,
how you want
sounds
to
good.
because again, I think it will be important that you hold it in your pack, and like there will get a point in the campaign where we're gonna have to worry about how much we're carrying and
Wait.
shit like that. Like it'll be
Yeah.
there will be a survival element of this just beyond this moment right now. So,
Okay.
but yeah, you're able to resupply what you used, no problem.
Okay.
Is there anything else anyone else wants to do while we're like during the downtimes of evenings?
Just some more research on my new
Okay.
plan.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What am I rolling for this?
Medicine check.
Medicine. Can this also be nature?
Yeah, if you prefer nature, 100%.
Always prefer nature. It's the only thing I'm good at. Oh,
Okay.
rip.
That's
So
okay.
yeah,
Couldn't have
so
said anything.
you can
JKs.
you consume another 25%. So you have about half a pack, but you have about a half a understanding as far as what it does.
Okay.
Okay. And then do you want to roll for your Hamonk to see how the night shift goes?
I did one for him. That was this 15. Just straight 15.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, night goes by pretty chill. So day 2. If you guys want to roll more nature and survivor checks to see what kind of food you can
Yep.
drum up, you're totally welcome.
Might as well.
If I use my
Oh,
pistol for hunting,
sorry.
will you let me roll with advantage?
My
Yeah, sure.
fucking rolls. I need an online dice jail.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been an evening for you,
Mine,
bud.
mine was just a 15. I didn't mean to roll with advantage.
nat 20.
Yeah.
I killed a boar.
Yeah,
Make
so
some
you're
rabbit stew.
so you were able to between those are 3 pretty legit rolls. So Born, you go out and you go hunting and you come back and you say, there's not shit out here. As you come back, you see Vesper come back with a fucking rabbit. You see John come back with a fox that he's killed, and then Fur come back with just a bounty of different, mushrooms and herbs
All
and
the
spices.
edibles.
Yeah. And so I'd say with these amount of checks, you're able to make a decent meal for today and tomorrow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so we get to the end of 2 days. Anything else that you want to roll another check for me there, Zarp?
Yeah, definitely do.
Okay, yeah. You don't consume any of the ingredients based off what you learn, and you're pretty close to finishing up what you think it might be.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a check for me for your Hamonk.
Sorry. Oof.
All right. So, your Hamonk wakes you up midnight. It's you. Nothing's attacking you, but you can hear the sounds of an owlbear, multiple owlbears howling, sort of making that noise in the distance. Not where you're
Okay.
at now, but you can tell it's where you're headed, not
Okay.
necessarily where you're coming from.
I wake up the gang and
Yeah.
just kind of like shake everyone and then just kind of like point up to like hear for the sound.
So all of you hear it. All of you know exactly what it is.
Okay.
Oh, owlbear.
Yeah.
Do we? What do I know on owlbears? Are they like nocturnal? Or are they that nature?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a nature check for me. Let's take a look at what you know.
I miss that class of biology.
Yeah. Sounds like an owlbear, dog.
And it's going where we want to be.
Yep. It's like you hear them calling to each other, because they don't say they're not wolves where they live in packs, but they do. They're sort of like
Some meeting
coyotes.
calls.
Yeah, 100%. It's they're sort of like coyotes where it's like there's different like sects of owlbears that sort of are out there, and they're calling to check in with each other. You know what I mean? And I would say Zarp, you know this because you're a scholar, a gentleman and a scholar. That the way the owlbears work is anytime that they make those callings, and people and they don't check back, they will have a larger litter for the next. It's like a way of them adapting to nature. So it's like if multiple owlbears are missing in an area, when they have a litter, they will have more in that litter than if versus where if it's everyone's calling out, they will maybe have a single owlbear.
So, okay, if we continue the pace that we're continuing, do I think that we're gonna meet up with them?
I would say that you would anticipate that it'll be midday by the time you reach to where they're going, and it's going to take probably you would get to Whiteboro at the end of tomorrow night. So you would catch the owlbears during the day,
Right.
and you would know that owlbears generally are more nocturnal.
All right. So there's a good chance we can just.
There's a good
Skate
chance that
by
you
'em.
will, that you will be okay getting
All right.
there.
I vote we continue on and we just take it real easy and look for tracks while we be very intentional where we walk.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Yeah, we can slow down the pace a little bit and keep an extra eye out.
Yeah, even if we get a little bit in the late evening, early morning,
Yeah.
we arrive to our destination. I think that's
Yeah,
better.
and because you guys have been able to put a decent amount of mileage between you and the camp now, you like instead of you arriving at midnight, you would generally be arriving around 7 or 8. So if you did take a slower pace, you'd probably get there around 10.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So are you guys ready for the next day?
Mm.
So you guys have all the
Yeah.
food you need. So I want everyone to roll a perception check as you guys make your way through what you consider to be owlbear country.
Can't stop here.
What do I see? I saw something.
Yeah.
Shit. A little groggy.
So you see a lot of tracks, John. But you don't necessarily see them going anywhere. Again, it is snowing on and off, just because of this area during the spring. So you can tell that they're migrating about. It seems abnormal to you, but it doesn't seem like they're going any place particular or they're coming from any place in particular. But you guys don't run into any owlbears.
Something's stirring the owlbears up. Seems like they're a little agitated, but it doesn't look like. I think they're still around here somewhere. We better be extra cautious.
Maybe it's mating season.
They could be fucking.
It is the spring.
Yeah.
Maybe the slaver activities disrupted their natural whatever. You guys would know better than me.
So do you guys want to hightail it to Whiteboro, or you guys want to take it a little slower?
I think we should stay slow and keep our eyes open.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we get there late, it's okay.
Agreed.
Okay, so you guys travel for about another 6 hours, and after about 6 hours, you can see some torchlight in the distance. And you come up through the trees, and you hear, again, another horn. The same horn that you heard in the slaver camps. And as they were, like, calling out to the camps, that's... you hear the exact same horn. It's the same notes. It's the same instrument.
Shit.
Hey, look over at Gideon and Zarp. You sure this place is friendly?
I mean,
look
yeah.
up at Gideon.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the Empire, so yeah. Let me do the talking. If worst case, I'm gonna let them know I'm a Red Raven, and they won't. They're gonna honor this for sure. Doesn't mean they're not a part of something shady, but just keep your head on a swivel. But I mean, it's another week before we get to another place. I don't think we can afford to not stay here. I mean, what do you guys say? I mean, I'm willing to try, but
Yeah. We just hear it and see the light. We can't actually see the camp or the city.
well, as you get to the city, it's a pretty small town, and it's surrounded by wooden fence that is pretty high and it has spikes on the tops. And the reason the Trump is blowing is because they know you're coming.
Okay. Well, we might as
Put
well.
a penny in for a pound at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's actually so there's no moat or anything like that, but there's a drawbridge that they lower down for you guys, and they just yell, "Get in, get in, get in, get in!"
All right. Let's book
Okay.
it.
Yeah, we'll hustle
Let's
in.
start running.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are any
Go
of them
ahead.
dressed like the slavers?
No, they're dressed. I mean, yeah. So the people that you see on guard. So as you guys go into the city, you see that it's just guards holding it off, and it would be Crown's Guard.
Okay.
So they're gonna wear the traditional Xandar emblem. You can tell they're military. They work for the government.
Okay.
As we go in, I just grab Kane by the arm like you would,
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
assisting an elder across the street, and just
Has he gotten any
keep a
more
relatively
coherent in
firm
these
grasp
3
on him
days?
as we go in.
Roll perception check for me. So I would say Vesper, you kind of had, because you had a moment where he was distinctly like focused on you. So you like that was an odd moment. You know what I mean? It's almost like you had like the gaze of Sauron upon you for just a second. So you sort of have had your eye on him a bit more throughout this trip, and you notice that he has moments where he's coherent, and when he's coherent, he looks scared. It's almost like he's spooked at every moment to be where he's at, and then the other time he is just rambling and like he shakes a lot and moves around a lot. But there are moments where you can tell that it's almost like he's becoming sentient for a second, and then the more he reaches for it, the more it's lost.
Okay.
So as you get in the city, they close the drawbridge quickly behind you. So what were you guys doing out there? You know how dangerous is it out there?
Yeah, there's slavers out there. Do you know they built a whole goddamn castle out there?
What? Where?
About 3 days north of here, right? We went south, so
Do you? It's north of where we're at. That's towards the citadel. You mean south?
South.
You
South,
you
yeah.
guys just came from the south.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. South of here.
Were you guys on the coast?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Oh,
near the
yeah.
coast, yes.
He's gonna look to his cohort. Get Dane. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Any questions, you guys?
I mean, many, but probably none that you're
Yeah.
willing to answer.
Cool. So next session, you guys cool with the 29th. That'll be after Thanksgiving. Does that work for everybody?
Probably.
Yeah, should be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's plan on the 29th, and then for December, let's kind of play it by ear, because December is going to be a little busy for Nick and I. And then I have a bunch of
yeah.
family in town too, so we
No
might have
problem.
to get creative a little bit as far as how we schedule things.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'll be out of town the 27th, but I'll be back before the
Of-
29th, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then December for me I might be fucking living in LA, so we'll see
Okay. Well, that sounds
how that
terrible.
goes for me.
Yeah.
Our work has also got super busy out of nowhere, so I might be
Yeah,
traveling.
so we'll play it for air by December. Let's plan on the 29th, and then on the 29th we'll kind of sit down and hammer out where we want to go. So
That was good.
just a heads up,
Cool.
next session will probably be more RP heavy. I generally try and balance out between RP and combat. This was obviously a combat heavy session. So there's a bit more of the story that we'll give to you on the next one. So
Anything can turn into a combat encounter if you roll bad enough.
you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I guess one question is, do you do any sort of write-up or anything in between, or
Yeah,
you
so
just-
what I'll do
you
is
have those videos
so
live?
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Twitch broadcast and post it on YouTube. And so you guys can all watch on YouTube if you want, but I will do a little write up for everybody as sort of like a session one recap for everyone. So you guys can just do it depends on how you guys want to do it. You know what I mean? I always went through and watched the YouTubes because it's easier for me to kind of watch on a 1.25. But I will have a write up for everyone so you guys can kind of have a bit of a recap for everyone. So
Okay, cool. Yeah.
sweet. All right, guys.